Ah, true.
You know the other thing, Jim, about watching that movie,
What's that?
Waterloo? Just how many extras they had, right? They don't make movies like that anymore.
They had an entire Soviet division.
Is that what it was?
Soviet Army. That's why they get a thank you in the
But
credits.
okay, but I mean, if you think about
What?
movies like, all those movies that were done in the 50s and 60s, those grand
That's
movies and stuff.
has
Now it's all CGI.
has how
Ah, true.
has how did you do that? I didn't think we were alive. Red.
Oh, he gets the Dalinar Award?
He gets the Dalinar Award. Red, where were you? I went looking. You have to show up in my chat. Red, you have to show up in the chat thing. That's how, and I just do it based on asks. Anyway, good to see you. Welcome to Saturday Night Fights. This is the Armchair Dragoons, and this is Sean Connery, who greets all of you and welcomes you to the next Saturday Night Fight. And this is not merely Sean Connery greeting us. It is also, we're sliding over to the left. High tech, high budget. Project Quatre. This is part 5. We have already done Blucher, Volley, and Bayonet. We have already done Napoleon's Last Battles and Commands and Colors Napoleonics. Tonight, and this is so exciting, we are going to be doing, it isn't very often in our world that we get a brand new set of Napoleonic rules. An A-plus set. I think, borrowing an older image, borrowing an older analogy, I think there are still people who crank out mimeographed sets of rules, but it isn't too often that they do legitimately high quality, first quality sets that I'm excited about, and that's what we have tonight. We have Lasalle 2 from Sam Mustafa. I don't think anybody who follows Saturday Night Fights needs to know that we would probably name this channel the Blucher channel if we could get away with it. But this is Lasalle 2, where he went in and retooled his award-winning tactical level game, and it just released just less than a week ago, I think now. And so we are getting one of the earliest chances to broadcast a game of it, and I am incredibly excited. But before I can get too excited, I have to tweet, because otherwise Ron says things.
Not me.
Have we ever figured out if he has a Twitter account?
He does. I follow him now.
He does. Oh, okay.
Yes, one of the first people I actually started following on Twitter was Jim.
There you go. There we go. Boop. And I have my tweet out, so we are ready to go. Who has joined us tonight? Well, we have standing in for the Duke of Wellington and the Allied forces. He's a regular. We have Daniel Moreno. How are you, Daniel?
Doing well, guys. How you guys doing?
It's good. Good to see you. We have over here joining him on the Allied side in proper British red, Mike, OJ's dad. Good evening, Mike. How are you?
I am wonderful tonight.
The team that will not break up. They've been France since the very beginning. The Emperor himself, Ron Dalinor. How are you, buddy?
Vive la France. Very well, thank you.
This is exciting. And over here, the man who has learned to love France, and he still loves it despite Leipzig and all its various difficulties, the command tent.
And putting me in bags.
And putting him in,
Yes.
in velvet-lined burlap bags. Oh, my gracious.
Yes, Viva la France. Unless it goes sideways, then we have a nice bag.
Then we have a bag. Oh, so let's.
Well, it may be appropriate. It may be appropriate considering Nay's the commander, right?
That's
To use
true.
the bag.
That's true.
That is true.
What is it? Nay ended up dead in an alley somewhere.
First of all, hola, Andres, buenos noches. And Jim, John Stanley. Usually I leave those jokes for Ian. Let's have a look. 6 feet.
Are you in centimeters?
4. I'm not in centimeters. By the way, Velker's
Thank
here.
you.
How are you, Velker?
I'm great.
He's skulking over there.
Hey, Velker.
Everybody says hey.
Hello.
Oh, he's playing Superman guy. What is this called again?
Undefeated.
Undefeated. He's playing Undefeated.
Oh, he was playing Doom earlier this week.
Oh, he's
I saw.
playing a lot of Doom lately. Yeah, we've actually been playing
Yeah.
some Doom together too. Just
Does the Oculus work with Doom?
No.
No.
Oculus still has not really got. You have to purpose deal with the issue of how do you move around. That's the
Sure.
one place where VR just has. If you're sitting in a cockpit or in the seat of a car, it's great. If you're cruising around a tabletop, it's neat. But if you're doing a running, shooting thing, you got to be real careful, or it becomes a vomit comet real fast.
That's when you get one of those treadmills.
Yeah, there you go. A spinning treadmill.
Ready Player One.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
So
which is probably one of my top 10 movies of all time.
It's a goodie.
Oh yeah, wait till two's coming out.
Yeah.
Is it? I did not know that.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody moved this, so I'm gonna slap a hand. Is what I'm gonna do.
I wasn't over there, I swear.
There, that goes there. I'll lock it if I have to.
Oh, it was there. That's where it was when I came in.
All right. So let's talk about Lasalle 2. What's it about? It's a tactical game. These are battalions, so it's essentially the same level as Black Powder and Shaco. But what Sam does here is he strips away a lot of the conventions and a lot of the understandings that we all had about how this stuff works. And I think boils it down in a way that owes a lot, I'm going to say something crazy, to board games. There's this thing in board gaming about taking a system and shining it and polishing it and getting it simple and stripping away the chrome or keeping the chrome minimal. That is what Sam has done. I don't know how well this is going to work over a period of months and weeks, but right now, I think you're going to see something pretty cool. So let's talk about it. The way the game starts, and we'll just we'll poke at it, and then we'll let you set up, and we'll just get stuck in. There's your game turn. We're going to start out with the momentum phase. We have Mo again, but it's not Mo dice. It's momentum. And momentum is known to both sides. How do we know what the momentum is? Well, the first thing you do, it's the number of brigades that you have on the table. These units are labeled by their brigade. This, for example, here is Housson's brigade. This is Campi's brigade. This is Tissot, Jamin, Walthier, and Hubert. Artillery doesn't count. So the French have 6, so they start out with 6 Mo. I will give you a little secret. The Allies have 5, so if you want to give yourself 5 Mo. The next thing is the baggage. Do you still have it? Has it been run over by the saucy opponent? Here's your baggage. It is placed here by the scenario because, as we all know, covering Quatre Bras we have, this is the way that the French were coming, and this is the way the French were going. That baggage never moves. And you don't want your opponent to run on top of it. That's bad. As long as you've got your baggage, you get 2 more Mo. So now the French have 8, and the Allies should have 7. We're not going to play any of the advanced rules. I figure it's enough to let us get stuck in. So there's no ADCs. And there is a general. You notice one of the things that Sam apparently, and I did not know this, I had this conversation with one of his playtesters online. Sam hates unnecessary markers, and Sam hates leaders on the tabletop. Doesn't like it. Makes sense. Blucher doesn't have many. But here in Lasalle, we get 1. Marshal Ney and the Duke of Wellington. Now that base can do one of 2 things in the entire game. This is it. I'm going to describe their whole function. Number 1, you can use him to try to get a little bit of extra momentum, and we'll talk about how. Or in the intervention phase, you can slap him down, and everybody within 8 inches, because we'll get there in a second, 8 inches, gets to make an emergency formation change. That's it. That's all leaders do. And it's from the tippy top of his head. That's where you should be measuring from. So anybody at 8 inches can make a quick formation change without spending any Mo. That's all he can do. So I'm going to tell you that all things being equal, you're probably on the first turn going to want to use him for momentum purposes. Because you're not going to want to make any emergency movement changes because you're deploying. But we'll talk about that some more later. And then finally, there's going to be the skirmish phase. I love this so much. It's insane. You'll notice I have put out 2 die rollers. There's a reason for this. If you mouse over any of the units, you will discover that they have a skirmish statistic. Most everybody's got a 3. Mostly it's infantry. A few cavalry have it, but I don't think we have any cavalry in this battle that has it. Every skirmish point for every unit that is in either line or mass. What is that? Let's have a look. This is mass. I like to think of it as a tack column, but I realize that's not quite precise. This is mass. This, I'm going to shock you, is line. Please use your flags to be your forming unit. It's easier to spot. For every unit that is in line or mass, you get to roll that many skirmish dice. Velker and I already did the math. If every unit on your side is deployed in either line or mass, the French will be rolling 60 skirmish dice. The Allies will be rolling 42. The Hanoverians aren't quite so good as that whole skirmish thing. You are trying to roll sixes. Whoever rolls the most sixes gets to go first. In addition, for every 2 points by which they defeat their opponent, they get one more mo. Velker and I played a couple turns of this, and I was shocked how close the rolls wind up being, despite the fact that we're rolling 60 and 42 dice. And by the way, I'm incredibly grateful to have automated dice rollers.
My God, can we play a game that we can roll low numbers?
It's a game with all high numbers, my friend.
I am so dead.
The third phase is
Ron, have faith.
Excuse me while I prepare that bag.
The third phase is intervention. In the advanced game, there's a number of other things that the commander can do, but in the basic game, the one thing that the commander can do is slap himself down and act and make an emergency formation change for anybody within that 8-inch radius. Now, the catch is, if any of those units take disruptions in combat, he's got to make a fatality roll. On a roll of 6, Ian gets to dig out the shovel.
That's the only time I get to roll 6.
I know, right? Then we go to the orders phase, and the orders phase is most of the game. In the orders phase, you're going to be spending momentum to give orders. There are 2 kinds of orders, global and force. A global order applies to everybody. It can be used by anybody in your entire army that's eligible. What's an example of a global order? Well, we have a nice handy-dandy chart right here. You can attempt to rally your troops. You will notice, I'm sorry, that's a force order. You can attempt to change formations. You may bombard with artillery at long range. And you may volley with both canister and musketry. A force order only may be given to a force. What's a force? A force is a group of units that are inside the same brigade and are within 8 inches of each other for base widths. So right now, a force order could be given to Husson, and all 4 of these guys could do it. Issuing an order to a force costs 1 point. 1 of your mo for all of it. The trick is, sometimes, you will note, there can be complications. A complication makes whatever you're trying to do cost more. You'll notice it never costs, there are no complications to rallying. But if you're charging, it costs an extra mo point. If you're moving to interpenetrate with certain limited exceptions, it costs an extra point. One of the most radical things, and my head is still not up and around this, I will not lie. If you move into difficult terrain, it costs you mo, but it doesn't reduce your movement. crossing a forest, crossing a swamp, crossing a stream doesn't slow you down. It just costs you more mo. That makes my head hurt, but I think it's cool. Difficult terrain, if your unit is shaken. Oh, what is shaken? Might as well deal with that now. You'll notice every unit has strength. This unit, for example, has a 6-2 in brackets. That means it has a total strength of 6, but when it is down to only 2, it is shaken. Think of it very much like in Blucher, how you had that last thing that made them fragile. That's the same thing. Shaken starts making your unit expensive to do things with. So those are the orders you can give, but you'll notice that some orders allow interruption. What does that mean? Let's take the example of a force order to move. You see this concept when near the enemy? This is one of the most important terms in all of Lasalle. It means 8 inches, period. Doesn't matter whether you can see the person. It doesn't matter whether there's terrain intervening. If you are within 8 inches, you are near the enemy. And anytime you move near the enemy, you finish all the movement you ordered. And at that point, your opponent may say, I interrupt. And he may now move or actually issue any order. If he has mo dice, if he has mo points to do it. He may pass if he wishes. But otherwise, the first player just keeps going. The first game Velker and I played, I made all my moves before he did anything. Just because of the situation on the table. So it will vary. So how do we do combat? The range, the first type of combat I guess I should talk about, is artillery. Oh, shoot. No, we haven't finished movement. How about movement? Well, right here, we have let's say I've ordered this unit to move. I go over here and it tells me that a unit in mass has a movement of 6. That's base widths 12 inches. 12 inches. Sam really threw out the playbook on this one. As long as no base moves more than 12 inches, do anything you like. Turn, wheel, slide, face, anything you want. Just no more than 12 inches. Remember, if you interpenetrate, that's a complication. But otherwise, you can oblique, you can slide to the left, you can slide to the right, anything at all. If, however, you see this right here, reduced. How do you get reduced? You get close to the enemy, 8 inches. If you are within 8 inches of the enemy, and you intend to maneuver within range of the enemy, 2 inches and no more. The only way to move regular if you start out in range of the enemy is to get out of range of the enemy. You must leave that 8-inch radius. If you move from out of range of the enemy into, you will compare how much movement you have left to 4 inches. Or sorry, to 2 inches, if you're infantry. You'll compare how much you have left to 2 inches. Whichever is left, or less, I should say, that's all you have left. So let's say these fellas here are blazing along, and they're going to come up and for whatever crazy reason, going to smack them horsies in the face. Here they come. They're crazy. And they get close. Show me 8 inches, please, from those horses. Thank you. Let's say that I started way over here, and I've got a 16-inch move. Remember, this stream doesn't slow me down at all. I get to move as much as I like. So I move 16 inches. Here I come. Pow! I hit it right there. That's 7.8. That means I had 8.2 inches left, but because I'm near the enemy, I only have 2 inches left. So now I can only move 9.8, and I'm done. The point of this is they're almost never going to let you come out of the blazes and hit somebody from long range. Just not going to happen. How do you change formations? You pick a guiding unit or a guiding base within the unit. Like I say, I think it's usually best in this situation to pick the flag, form on that. That's form into line. What if I'm like this? Form into mass. What if I want to form line, march column? Just like that. What if I'm like this and I want to form march and I want to form line? And then this guy can go either way. Remember, that's a separate order. That is not movement. How about cavalry? You see, or artillery, I should say. Artillery, see this here? You don't put both these out. This is unlimbered. This is limbered. If you're going from unlimbered to limbered, you got lots of flexibility. The rules are explicit about that. Just make sure that your limber covers half the base. So it's something like that. Or it could be that. Same way if you're going from unlimbered to limbered, you go like that or like that. Both legit. So you should decide at deployment whether your guns are limbered or unlimbered. How do we shoot? Cannons are awesome in this game. I'm not going to lie. Got an
Yay, I'm good with cannons.
Yay. Here's a gun. It shoots a bowling alley out 48 inches out. Basically.
Holy cow.
Yeah, basically the width of the table. Anybody in there gets hit. Anybody inside 8 inches on a bombard, you don't shoot. You can't bombard that guy. That guy's got to get volleyed. Okay? Because he's in canister range. On a bombard, you hit the first guy, and then everybody else in range gets hit. All along the tube. It's bouncing. The shot is bouncing. If, however, the first shot is here, it will bounce in this water and stop. Stream, marshy ground, hills, towns, all stop it. You may not shoot from water. Sound familiar? Artillery may not shoot from a town. Sound familiar? Sam has opinions.
What about infantry?
Infantry may. Infantry has two choices in a town. It can march through it, or it can garrison it. A garrison looks like this. It's essentially a square. All sides must be within one base width of the edge. And each base will fire separately. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put these nice guys back properly. Otherwise, Giorgio would be sad. How does infantry fire? If infantry is in mass, it's 1 die per base. Each base is a separate firing entity. It fires out 8 inches. It must shoot at the nearest enemy to its front. If there is a friend in front, or if there is no enemy in front, it may, on a base by base basis, Angle 45 degrees. It's fairly generous. How do we do combat? Oh, line infantry. The middle two bases fire 2 dice each. The flank bases fire 1 die each. How do we shoot at each other? You figure out how many dice you're shooting. This is obviously pretty direct. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to roll 6 dice. Your 2 hit number is typically right here, 4 plus. There are some things that can make it go up and down, but there aren't many modifiers. There are not many. Four, 5, 6. For every hit, we're going to put one of these markers on there. When you're doing fire, and remember, volley, which is fire, is done as a global order. And we're going to try to do it either from left to right or right to left down the line. There's a reason for that. You've got to mark all the hits before you mark damage. Let's say that you managed 3 hits on these horse. We would come back to those horse after all other hits were, after we determined who else got hit. We would look here, and we would then, we would take a look at those. Oh, I don't have. Well, that has to be fixed. I'm missing their stat. I am much ashamed. You'll notice that all these other fellows have a resolve stat. You see that? They don't. I need to give them their resolve stat. Fortunately, I can find it easily. That is the number that the attacker, it's interesting, the attacker rolls all the dice. That is the number over which you must roll to score an actual hit. We will mark it just like we marked Alan losses in Blucher. Now you'll notice that some hits are described as permanent disruptions. In the rally phase, you may seek to give the order to rally. You are going to roll 1 die for every disruption on your unit. Most of the time, you're going to need to roll a 4 or better. If you are more than 8 inches away from the enemy, you may try to roll a 3 or better. For every success, you get to reduce your disruptions by 1. For every failure, it becomes a permanent disruption. And you never get it back. Any questions on this so far while I go sneak in and fix Merlin? Does this make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
So far?
All right.
Yep.
Why am I looking at the French? That doesn't help at all.
I do have one question. You were saying about the cannons firing, it's a bowling ball effect, and
Yep.
it hits all the guys through here, but you still have to roll to hit.
Yes. What you're going to do is you're going to roll that many. Oh, yes. Every cannon has a firepower. You see that?
Yeah.
That's how many dice you roll. And you see right underneath it, that's what you need to hit. That's only, however, the initial strike. Everybody after that, you need a 6 or better. All right. Melee, now, one of the really interesting rules, another one of the really interesting rules, and by the way, I have now fixed them, so I feel better. They have resolve of 4. One of the really interesting rules I find is that charges grow out of melee, or of movement, out of movement. Unlike regular movement, again, shades of Blucher, charges are only 8 inches, 4 base widths. Only. You may only turn 45 degrees, and then you must charge straight ahead. There is no conforming. And we'll go through the melee combat when it happens, probably easier. But I do want to say that artillery, unlike everything else, has an opportunity to run away, to retire, just like in Blucher, before being engaged in hand-to-hand combat. But that's a decision you'll make at that time. In terms of this battle, I will turn this on now while you guys start to divide up your troops. Allies must set up in the orange areas. French set up in the blue. I'll leave it to you how you wish to divide up your brigades. The French have a choice. They can attach each of these batteries to a brigade, or they can create a separate 6th brigade, essentially a 7th brigade, which is a grand battery. The British must attach each of their guns to a brigade. Questions, comments, opinions, etc.
Will there be reinforcements, or is everything on the table?
Everything is on the table. Sam specific. There's a bunch of troops that are missing here from a true Quatre battle, and that's by design. You'll notice there are no Brunswickers. You'll notice there are no Nasseurs. This is Sam depicting a moment in the battle quite late in the day, which he regarded as one of the critical moments. This is only 8 turns long. So it's also not built to be a very long battle either. Like I said, it was a small table. So each of you, each side should pick their commander. That's the person that makes some of the decisions, like interruption, and also determines which brigades will be activated. But other than that, you should divide your brigades pretty equally between each other, I would say. And you should also make your decision about your guns. Oh, yes. The Allies, although they have to set up in this area, the French must set up first, so the Allies see how they are deployed.
And our objectives for the game, is it just Quatre Bras?
Quatre Bras is an objective worth 2 victory points. There is also, if 1/3 of the units on the table are destroyed, that force is considered defeated.
Okay. And then you said if the baggage gets taken, that just hits your dice?
Well, it's not your dice, it's your orders. Your momentum.
Or your orders, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll turn it back to green, and I'll let the French divide up and set up. And I'll go see who's talking to us out in the chat. See who's yelling. There is no Brunswicker stew. No. Yeah, it's interesting. There's a part of me that wants to, once we get this under our belt and get a few plays in, to take a shot at playing some more, building it out a little bit. He also does have rules for club games, which he describes as gathering a whole bunch of people around a table, everybody having one army unique to themselves, which I think would be a lot of fun. So again, the Allies do not have to set up yet.
Or actually, command set. You want to do this, that. Take care of those guys, all of them.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
And then I'll take care of the rest of these. Okay.
Yep.
And you'll want to deposit yourself in the formation of your choice. Obviously, right now you're in mass. Notice that there are substantial differences in movement. Mass, line doesn't move very quickly at all.
We are going to make a grand battery.
Super. From there?
Yes, a super grand battery.
Or you want to bring out the limbered guns?
The terrain, I'm assuming the woods and the swamp and the rivers are difficult,
That is correct.
and the towns.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna park the guns right there, huh? All right. That's the thing about this, and it's accurate. You know, if you keep the lanes clean, artillery's always in range in the Napoleonic era by the time you get to the battlefield.
Message, CT.
Hey, Bayonet. Uh-oh. We got a downvote.
And I think they're...
We got a downvote. What? What happened? Yeah, we ran Fletcher Pratt a bunch, and I still do want to go back and try a couple of Victory at Seas. Oh, mercy.
Oh, and I think they're coming around the flank. Gee,
I don't know what you're.
when
I don't
did
know what
I
you're
see
talking
that?
about.
When did I see that before?
Yeah, but he's committing to
I
it this
mean-
time.
I learned last game. Come on now.
He's coming. Just bearing in mind that each one of those is going to cause me to have to decrement your skirmish dice. Not that that's necessarily a bad
We got 60. I mean,
we got skirmish dice to burn
we got skirmish dice for days.
for days.
Yeah. So how does that decrement them again? Just so I briefly
I got
remember
to
what you
take
said.
for the for every person that you have that isn't in mass or line, I have to take that guy's skirmish off. So all your guys, in fact, are threes. Let me check your lights. Yeah, they're all threes. So that's going to cost you 12 points right there.
All right, so that gives us 48. You'll be good.
I think he's doing it again. Maybe not.
Oh no, he's probably doing it.
So artillery bounce through when it hits a difficult terrain like rivers.
It flies unless it's the first strike. It flies if it flies over it until it makes its first contact.
Okay, gotcha.
And then it bouncy.
When you describe that rule, all I could see is that ridiculous scene in The Patriot.
The Patriot. I was thinking the
With the
same
cannonball
thing.
bounces and takes the guy's head.
That happens though. It's not. That
Oh no,
wasn't-
I know, but
and-
I was like, that's exactly what came to mind.
His leg the one guy's leg comes off.
There are some people who believe that Uxbridge at Waterloo, who famously, that line to Wellington, "By God, sir, I've lost my leg." And Wellington looks down and says, "By God, sir, so you have." That actually happened when Uxbridge committed one of the early things that they teach young soldiers early on. Don't kick a cannonball that you think is spent. Don't try to stop it with your foot. It's got such immense kinetic energy, it can do incredible damage.
It's not a soccer ball.
No.
Well, maybe a Warhammer it is.
So, French, you're all set by the look of it?
Yeah, this is good.
All
I
right.
believe so.
We'll try it.
I'll give it a go.
I mean, there's only so many avenues of approach we have.
That's an affirmative.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's actually, you're down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're down 18 points. So I got to take you down to 42. It's a tie, kid.
So we're down. Yeah, I was gonna say a tie. Yeah, a tie usually goes to us. Don't worry about it.
Is that what happens?
No, I was hoping.
Felt like an hope. So, have you guys split up your troops over here on the Allied side?
Courier.
Mike? Daniel? You out there? Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep, gotcha. I just didn't get here.
Oh yeah.
Just want to know if you've
Can
split
you
up your...
can you put the grid up again so I could see
Sure.
how far I can move out?
Absolutely. Boop. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Has. That's how cannonballs actually work.
Yepper.
But in the movies they show it all exploding.
I know. That's one of Velker's big things to point out when he's watching a movie with me now. He suddenly says, "Wait a minute, that cannonball exploded." No, actually, one of the best depictions of what cannonballs do is in Glory,
Yes.
when that guy's head comes off. It's cool. Hey, Ian. I actually have a cannonball that was given to me by a friend in city government who's long retired. He had a friend who was a scuba diver, and it may have come up from the same area as the Monitor.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, 3-pound shot. Would not want to be hit in the head with it. Would not.
Huh.
I don't think you really want to get a hit with any cannonball in a head.
Yeah, let's be clear.
I remember reading about some of the experimental ones during the American Civil War they were trying to come up with to further their effectiveness. The most humorous was the two cannons next to each other with the chain linking the balls.
Yeah, that's a timing exercise is what that is.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
said it always ended up whipping back around and taking out one of the cannons.
That's a Roger.
Yeah.
No, I actually had the privilege when I was at the Renaissance Fair. They brought in a pintle gun from the 16th century. And, I mean, this thing was little. It was little. And when I fired it, I went... And we fired it without a charge. And when I fired it, I went flash blind for 30 seconds. It was crazy.
Jim, did I set those troops up correctly inside?
Where are they? Let's have. Ooh, you've decided to garrison. Well done. They need to be in contact. So you make them. You make them like that.
All right. I was thinking
But
they had to be
that's
closer
still,
to the
but
edge.
it's like that, and then it's like this.
Yep.
There we go. That's what I want.
They must be touching.
They must touch, and then
Yeah.
no less than one base width from any. No more than one base width from any edge. So you're good. Those
Right.
guys are.
And that's what I was following.
Those guys are garrisoning the stuffing out of Quatre. Who'd you put in there? Curious.
I like stuffing.
Stuffing.
Yeah, you may not like it by the end of the day.
That's true.
Oh, that stuffing's gonna be eaten up like you wouldn't believe.
Always going to eat that stuffing.
It's anywhere on the orange. Is that correct?
Anywhere
You
on
can
that
deploy
orange
to?
is for you. Like this, very bold, Dan.
Except right here and right here.
that's not true. That what you said was false.
It's misleading. Come
I'm
on, I gotta
shocked.
put misinformation in there.
I'm shocked he would do that.
I am sending spies for misinformation.
Sending spies.
It's all right, Dallin. Our plan is working marvelously.
I know, I see that. What plan was that again?
Where's that sack?
No, they can move. They can move Has. It just takes forever to get them out of there.
I'm just waiting for you to like actually have a paper, one of these little bags on the table, so that way he takes the figure and just throws it in there.
As a substitute, we could use Paco.
Just feed the
I
figure.
wonder if
of
Jeff
Paco.
is watching to be incensed watching Paco.
No, Paco. Actually, Paco backfired on Velcro the one day.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Why am I at 200%? Good lord. The effects of a sapeur. I like that.
Would you say musket range was, Jim?
8 inches.
About 2/3 of a.
Oh, you're right. My goodness. Thanks, as always. Just so you know, dear allies, once in that garrison formation, a unit may never leave its town except by breaking. The point being, it takes far too long.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. It's in the scale of the game. It would take too long. Well, they're not going to want to leave. They're in a really good spot. That makes sense.
Yeah, you got to try and force them.
Yeah, and B, it takes a long. They have gone into Quatre and they've nooked and crannied and loopholed that whole place. They don't want to go anywhere. That makes sense.
Is that
makes
an
sense.
official Napoleonic military term? Nooked and crannied?
Nooked and crannied it. I've seen it in many,
All right.
many a period guides.
Okay, JD9 last paragraph says has.
Yeah, that's what I was
For
reading.
everybody's
Yeah, I got
reference.
there. That's so
Hey,
cool.
Jim,
I did. Go ahead.
to be part of a force, is it 4 inches or 8 inches?
8 inches, 4 base widths.
Thank you.
And another question. What is... All right. The countering batter fire, say if you're firing an artillery piece versus an artillery piece, is still the same type of deal? Okay.
Does the interpenetration rule apply to artillery also?
I got to look up the. Yes, it does. There is an exception to interpenetration that I do need to look up. Let's see if it shows up. There's
That sounds funny.
interpenetration.
Imagine
Hey,
the
PG.
plumber- The plumber would come up with that joke.
He would.
Of course they would. Come on. Would you think any other way?
No.
Of course, I was thinking the same thing, so maybe it's a Navy thing, right?
That could be. Hey.
Oh boy.
So I'm double whammy.
You know
Is that what
those
you're trying to
Navy-
say?
Those Navy guys like to sink to new depths. It's okay.
Wow. Yes. Once again, I've said this before on our broadcast that there's always rules because somebody tried to break them. And this one is, you may never move through an enemy unit. Oh,
Really?
the complication for interpenetration does not apply if the interpenetrating units are in march or limbered formation. So there you have that. How we doing?
Pretty good,
We're
I
watching
think.
their insane setup.
Their rubber, your glue, bounces off me. sticks
Maybe
to you.
stuff me sticks to you, except for cannonballs.
Except the cannonballs, which do not stick to anybody.
They'll go right through your rubber.
Yes. Yes, they will. In a really, really unpleasant way.
Ron, they're saying in the chat you should move to Texas and become a millionaire.
I was gonna say, man,
You're-
you'd be
because you're a
raking it.
plumber.
You'd be raking it right now.
Oh, I know. A lot of people, like a lot of us at work, have been saying the same thing. I used to live in Texas for 2 years.
Was that right?
Yeah, my base. Well, actually, when I was in the Navy, my base was in Texas, Ingleside, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Our home base, anyway. It only had 4 buildings on the. It was a brand new base. Only had 4 buildings and a fuel depot
There's a lot of that.
at the time. Oh, it's built up now. Like if I go there, I would never recognize it.
Is that right? No kidding.
Yeah, it was a brand new base at the time in '92. It was supposed to be the new mine warfare center of the Navy, and it was just being built. Like the PX there was just a trailer.
Ooh.
Now it's like a mall.
James, it's 1 o'clock in the morning and he's had 2 bottles of wine. God bless you. I'm
Oh,
gonna
speak about a drink.
find out who downvoted the stream and ban them. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll ban them.
Yeah, right. You would do that. That's come on. I'm here. They shouldn't do that.
I said, what the? Yeah, this is a Dalinar broadcast. What the hell?
Hey, Ron, when my dad was in the Air Force, he said that when they built a new base, they put in the PX first, and they put in all the bells and whistles, and then went back and got more money to build all the stuff they needed to run the to actually operate with.
Allies good? Allies ready?
Yes, yes.
Excellent.
Yep, I think so.
All right, well, let's play some Lasalle 2. I'm going to get a early shot of the game board. Wow, this is radically different from every other setup we've had.
Oh, majorly so.
Oh my goodness. Here's Piromont again. There's Jamionko. There's Kiels Benega dug in like a tick in Quatre. Good luck getting him out. We'll see. There's a lot of great stuff to see. All right, well, let's first thing we got to do is we got to do our momentum phase. And in the momentum phase, we use this chart right here. Now, the French, because they've created this, they have another brigade. They've created this crazy whole extra brigade. So that actually takes them to 7. The Allies remain at 5, so I'll let the Allies mark their own mo to 5. They both have their baggage. That's true. So that moves the French mo dice to 9 and the mo points, I should say, of the mo points of the Allies to 8. The question is, do you want to use your general to try to influence the outcome here?
Mo, yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna slap. So you're gonna slap him down. You're gonna put him down on the table. How about you, Allies? You gonna do that?
No, I don't need it. You need it?
No, I don't think so.
All right, you'll hold on to him just in case. So what you do here? So you've slapped him down, dear French folk. You're gonna roll 1d6, and it's essentially a d3. So 1 to 2, you get 1 mo die. 2 to 3, you get 2 mo points. 5 to 6, you get 3 mo points. You get 3. That takes you all the way to 12. That's nice. Now
That's very nice.
Now we check for skirmish. Remember, I believe you are both at 42. Somebody please roll all 42 dice for both sides. I love this
Go ahead,
part.
Dan.
Go ahead, CT.
Ian Jackson's in the chat making snide comments about we're an hour in and no shots fired yet.
It's coming. Boom. And yeah,
150.
these are going to explode. How many?
150. What we came up with.
No, it's not the points. How many sixes?
It's the sixes, yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7 is what the Allies rolled.
Allies rolled 7. How about you,
And
CT?
1,
Looks like you
2,
rolled 5.
5.
5.
All right, so that difference, that 2-point difference means the Allies get 1 extra Mo dice, but it also means the Allies go first.
Woohoo!
All right, and then that takes us, so again, we'd go over here and we'd say, it's now, we finished the skirmish phase. That's what it is. So the skirmish has been won by our friends, the Allies. The intervention phase. This would be where the Allies could, if they wanted to, I don't know why they would want to, but they could slap down the Duke of Wellington anywhere on the table and within 8 inches make an emergency formation change. I don't think they want to do that.
No,
So,
we don't. I don't want to.
Yeah,
I do not either.
Can't imagine. So it's time for you to issue some orders. You may pass if you don't want to issue orders. Now remember, 2 kinds, global and force. I observed just in passing, in case you're curious, that bombard is a global order.
Well, we definitely want to bombard, right?
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah. Yep.
It's probably the only thing you want to do.
No.
That they want to do.
Oh, since that's a global order, that all 3 pieces will shoot once, right?
Correct. We know they're in range, and we look at the alley, and it seems pretty clear. One of the nice things about this is that this one's going to go straight through this line, and this one's going to go... Whoa, where's that one going to go? Yeah, they're both going to hit the same column, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both going to hit right there. So it'll be hit here, bounce, bounce. All right, so we'll deal with that. Where's the other one?
It's over here on the left flank. Looks like it's gonna hit this cavalry and infantry.
Yeah, I think it does. This is the first time I'm gonna have to look this up because I think.
Well, it's also passing through a swamp area, isn't it?
No, it flies.
No, shoot over that first.
Right, it flies over the swamp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if
Over
it
the
were
swamp.
if it were bouncing through the swamp, that would be correct. Very, very interesting. I want bombardment.
Didn't mean to complicate things already.
No, I love it. Are you kidding? I told my son this. I said, I think this is great. This is what we absolutely have to do. Because
We broke it.
nope, absolutely not. I mean, it's the question is, there's obstruction, different elevation. Nope. When it bombards, the fire zone represents its flight, and it strikes. Okay, it strikes its first target. It is then bouncing along the ground. So it strikes the first target. That's the key piece. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to dead center. Who does it hit? It hits these
The
boys right
infantry
there.
dead center.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to want to change. You're on one of the different settings for the line, for the measuring tool, Daniel.
What do I want to change? I'm on inch, 3D, auto, edge, no.
I can never remember which one it is, but I think you're on edge. So yeah, it's going to...
Center. Okay, yeah.
There you go. So you've got... Yeah, that's the first, that's the 6th. Keep that line coming. So it bounces all the way through there. That's so much fun. Yeah, it's going to hit the first chasseurs here in the back. Under Hubert.
I think it's that front
26.
infantry and then the cav. Yeah. Is
All
that
right. Okay,
a column
now-
of cav or
now-
2 brigades? Or
No, this
two-
is what this is, and you jumbled these. CT.
Did I mess that up?
Yeah.
Ah.
You've got 2 different. These should be 4 of each. So we can. It's okay. We can fix it easily. Do you want the first chasseurs in the front?
Yes.
That's what was confusing me. 6 chasseurs. Good. So yeah, you're gonna hit the second. You're gonna hit the 2nd Battalion of the 100th Line, and then you're gonna hit the 6th Chasseurs. Cool. But let's start over here and let's do some shooting, shall we? Yes. All right. We determined that everybody's gonna paste these fellas right here. That gun has a firepower of 3, and it needs a 4 or better to hit, and there are no shifts that apply. This is the game Velcrin I played. So you have 3 dice for 4, 5, 6 to hit this battalion.
Sorry, 3 dice, you said?
3 dice for 4, 5, 6. Nice, 2 hits.
4, 6.
Now you're going to roll 3 dice, and you need 6s to hit these fellas behind them.
1, 6.
Look at you. And 6s to hit this guy behind him.
3 dice still?
Yes, sir. Nothing.
Miss.
Second guy, I believe, has the exact same odds. Yep. So 3 dice to hit these guys at the front.
1 hit.
1 hit. So that takes it to a total of 3. How about in the second row?
1 hit.
And the third row?
No hits.
No hits. Let's go over here. Now, I think that's going to be
These are in March, so there's a shift up.
Exactly, and that's what I wanted to show the folks. That's a shift up because that's March column. So a foot artillery, a 3 with a 4, so it's a 3 dice for 3 or better. 2.
2 hits.
And in the back, it's still 3 dice for 6.
One.
Look at that.
It's not
All
5.
of our rolls are just as good.
No, I don't think shifts apply. I think it's always a 6 on the bounce. But let me take a look. I think it's always shifts on the bounce. Come on. Yes. For reference, page 71. All secondary targets are hit only on rolls of 6, no matter what other conditions apply. No shifts are applied.
Cool.
Good thing to check.
So 1 hit and then 2.
Yep. Okay, so let's go back here and try to make them stick. We go down here, and this is again, Mike, you rolling. You've rolled 3. Their resolve is a 4, so you need to roll a 4 or better. 3 dice. Each 4 or better becomes an actual hit.
I roll.
Yes.
You said?
You roll. 2.
2.
1, 5, 6.
That's very good. Okay, and now 2 here. Now you roll 2 dice. Their resolve is the same.
2 4s.
Both count. Gotta expect to be nicked up a little bit. Let's go over here. And that was you, I think,
There's 2
Daniel?
infantry.
Yep, so
That's
again,
2?
two dice, yep.
1
Nothing.
permanent hit.
Oh, is that
wait.
a 5? Sorry, that's a 5, sorry. Looks like a
5, yeah.
That's 1.
And the cavalry?
Mm-hmm.
4.
And that's a hit, I think. Let's see their resolve.
No, theirs is a 5.
5. Their resolve is a 5. They were not amazed by your shooting.
The horses danced over the cannonballs that bounced under them.
They danced. They danced elegantly around the cannonballs.
They're dressage horses. They just,
That's
scampered
what it
out
was.
of the way.
Dressage happened. Now, this is what we would usually do in this instance to mark that these guys have fired because the turn goes on from here. This guy has fired.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes, I like that.
So now we know that those guns have fired. Now, we go here. That was an order to volley. Volley always allows an interrupt. I first asked, did you, Daniel, did you mark down your 1 point for, yeah, there you go. All right, French.
Can we change this to a different color? Because it's hard to see.
What would you like? Anything at all?
Like a red? Yeah. Red for the Brits?
Live to serve.
Perfect. Okay, OJ, I just need 2.
It's
2
actually
force
now
moves.
it switches over to the French because I say to them, do you wish to interrupt? And the answer is yes.
Yeah, sure. Well, I thought interrupt would be like something like to stop them from doing something.
No. This means you get to now enter the turn.
Oh,
That
okay. Yes.
that wasn't
yes.
a bombard. I thought it was
Oh, that's right. That was a bombard. You're right. I'm a fool. Thank you.
Yeah.
not to be
It
that
has to
guy.
be in volley
Order,
range.
never. So they continue.
Never.
Thank you. Thank you for correcting me.
Okay, so I just need 2 Mo for force moves.
Yeah, I don't think I need any Mo for anything because they're not in range.
Okay.
Oh, come on! You have to come up. You have to come over here.
No.
Come on, Mike. Group
All
a
right.
little more together for the artillery. It's fun.
Hey, Destruct.
All right,
Oh.
so I'm going to do my force moves then.
Well, yeah, go ahead and do your thing, Dan, and I'll ask Jim this while.
Well, I
So
just
you
want
said
to.
the artillery bowling alleys, right?
Uh-huh.
So does this artillery have a shot to hit anything?
Might not. May have to turn first. Which you can do. Yeah, he can turn it.
Right.
He's going to probably have to turn
Okay.
it. So you're moving them fellers. Ain't nobody. That's, yep. And they have a movement. We're just going to, just trying to help everybody follow along since, and frankly help myself follow along. That's mounted in mass. That's 16 inches.
Oh, it's 16?
Mm-hmm.
I'll fix them.
And Dan, when you're done, how many Mo dice will we have left?
We should have 2 left.
All right. I'll go ahead
Actually,
and use the other 2 if you don't.
no,
need
I
it.
mean,
Oh,
it's-
go ahead.
No, it's, you guys start out with 5. You should have had 7. You won the skirmish by 1, so that would give you 8. You only pay 1 point to issue the bombard order. It's not per unit.
Ah,
So that's 1. Now he is giving a force order. Are they in the same brigade? Yeah, that's Merlin. Good.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's 1 extra point. So now you're down to 6. So you're at 6 still. You got a bunch of Mo.
what I was going to do, Dan, is I was going to take my infantry that's here in the second rank here and shift them to the left as much as I can to avoid the maximum damage the artillery could possibly do.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So this is so you've done that. This movement did not get close to the enemy, so it doesn't provoke a interruption. So Mike, you're going to issue a force order to these boys in Best's brigade.
Yes.
1 point.
We're going to do the electric shuffle over to the side here. You said we can just go
Yep.
8 inches.
8
far.
inches.
Probably go.
So
about
we
that
have 4
far.
left. I'm going to do another force order with this brigade here.
And which brigade is that, Daniel?
Packs.
Pack. Okay, go ahead. Watching. As ordered to move.
Yes, they are moving.
Got it. That's 8. Your total is 8. I think. Hang on. Yeah.
I thought it was 12.
12, correct. 12. 12 in mass.
Okay. Yeah. So I got 4 more.
Yep.
All right, I'm done.
Cool. You still have 4 left. You have 4 left. Anything else?
I'm done.
OJ?
I'm done. Yeah, I don't have anything else.
All right, this
now.
constitutes a pass, so they've passed over to the French.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Cannons only shoot straight. I mean, all you do is shoot straight ahead, right?
Bowling alley. Yep.
Yep.
It's very easy to turn them, though. They can prolong 2 inches. You can face them as much as you want, but you do have to spend the point to move them. Now, this is a brigade, so you can issue an order to this grand battery to face itself. You can do that.
But they can't fire.
But you can fire in the same turn. You give them the order to move, and then you give them the order to face. Or to shoot.
So it would just cost 2 of the momentum points.
Exactly.
No, we'll do that then.
All right, so you have got Mo coming out of your ears.
Oh yeah, I know. So that's what I'm not worried about. I was just wondering.
You can prolong up to 2 inches, but I know you're just going to pivot, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Exactly.
Just make sure you're doing it. Don't move yourself out of your spot. You know what I mean? You know how you have to correct for that with tabletop.
Hey, Haas says it can shoot 45 either side.
Can you give me a rule? Can you show me that, Has? Because I don't know how you get a bowling ball with that. I know you can. I know that you can absolutely do that with musketry. Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh really? All right, shift them back.
Yeah. Hang on here. I just want to see where it says it. Oh, that's right. I see how they do it. Okay, yeah, 45. Go nuts.
So, all right, so then
In that case, we're shooting.
We're doing bombard order just
Yep,
for one Mo.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Bombard there, buddy.
All right, let's set up some lines. So if you want to give me the other line to this, please. Thank you. Yeah. I see nothing that stops that. So those units are
4 units. Am I reading that right?
Blackwatch, the East Essex, 32nd Foot, and the 79th Foot. All right. Let's just roll that right now while we got it in mind. 4 power, you need... That is heavy artillery.
Oh, not that one. The other one.
No,
The other
you're-
one. This one over here.
Which one?
Thank you. I'm good. Sorry, I was.
He was
We're good.
messing with the other roller.
Do not mess with the 42. That's important. I want to see what the shift up is for... That's it. It ignores cover. And yeah, neither applies. Very good. All right. So it's 4 looking for 4s. Yep. All right. 4 looking for 4s here on Kempt. 2. Bugger. Go get one of those. Gotta get one of these. Come here, you. Rolls over here on the 32nd foot. 4 looking for 6s. 1. What? No, I copied it. I did. Honest.
Jim,
Yeah?
we're gonna do an intervention to reverse slope.
No sudden creation of hills. Another 6.
Oh, are the cannons in that bowling ball range too?
We're gonna have to check it. Nothing there, and certainly the Black Watch was.
Yeah, I think the artillery pieces were.
There's one there. All right, let's have a look.
I'll grab one side and what's his name? You grab the other.
I thought that's who you was rolling for was the artillery.
Yeah, the artillery's definitely in there. The gun. One.
Nice.
Was there any shift for counter battery or no?
Nope.
No.
Very.
Does it
little.
shift? Does it shift with the back with the back ones there. CT.
Next gun.
It's
Oh,
very
right,
hard
yep.
because they got a resolve of 6, so it's hard to counter batter fire.
Yep.
Right.
Fair point.
Yeah, you're not going to hit them. I think that's kind of what I would have expected. So that's 79th. Now this is actually on the 28th foot and on the 44th. So once again, though, we hit the 79th foot. 4 for 4. Is that 4? Yep, 4 for 4. Ooh, only 1. 4 for 6 over here on the 28th. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Doink. And this was over here on the 44th. 4 for 6. Nothing. All right, next is... Let me check there.
Dude, which way you want to go? You want to go this way? Over here? CT?
We want to go there.
Yes, no? Or you want to go back over this way?
Let me check here. Let's keep over to the right.
All right.
I'll
All right,
grab the
we'll grab
outside.
both sides.
Yep. All right. 4 for 4. Oh!
Oh!
Oh, seriously.
4 for 6.
Oh, I thought Ron was rolling there for a
No
second.
kidding. Nothing. 4 for 6. Whoa. Rally ball. And now these horse
made
guns.
up.
They're
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You go straight ahead. They're 3 for 4. You want to grab the other side for that run? Yeah, that's what I would have guessed. All right. 3 for... Or that's... Yeah, it's 2... Yeah. So that's 3 for 4 on Keels Manega. 2. And in the back, 3 for 6 is unpassed. 1. All right, we scooch over here. Let's go all the way in the back, I guess. See if the Highland... Ooh, with a resolve of 5. 1 die for 5. Trying to make a hit. Nah. You're freaking Highlanders. They laugh at you. How about this gun? 1 for 6.
It went through their skirts.
Yeah, under the skirts.
Kilts. Excuse me. Kilts.
Oh, nice!
Oh!
That's what we like.
That unit is now shaken.
And not stirred.
But baked.
That took some hitting.
Shaked and baked.
I actually brought little shaken markers just for the occasion. That was a palpable hit. Let's check the West Essex. Their resolve is 4.
You got 2 on that one.
Mm-hmm. How about Kempt? His resolve is 4. 1 die. No. You seem to have fired a lot of lead down range, but I don't know how much hit him. 2 for 4 on Kempt on the 28 foot. There's 1. All right, and the big one, I guess. This is 3 on the 79th for 4s. 3 for 4s. 1. And let me just hit you with this. Cover this field in smoke. That is how bombardment works. Very
We
satisfying.
still got these guys.
Who? Oh, we
Jim.
missed a roll. Ah, we did. Yes, we did.
Yep.
Yep.
Rolls.
Keels Manega. Ooh, those guys don't have that resolve. 2 for 3. Yeah, they're not big fans of getting shot with cannons.
Yeah. Same with best is a 3.
One
One
for
dice.
3. No. All right. Good deal. That's how bombardment works.
I can see why you said that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the real deal. And that cost you a grand total of 1 point. So you have 11 to go.
All right. I'm gonna move to Sotsman.
Who's first? Tiso. Okay.
Tiso.
That is a brigade move. 1 point. I don't see any complications ahead of you, so for your 12-inch move. Uh-oh. Red Sax is officially in rebellion against it being called a skirt.
I corrected it. I said I changed it to kilt.
You were called Assassinac. I know what that means. It's not polite.
My grandfather had some Scottish ancestry, and he always told the joke. You know why it was called a kilt? It's because the last man who called it a skirt got killed.
There you go.
Nice. All right, that's 1.
1 there. That created no interruptions. Not that they would want to. So next from the French.
You want to move one of your groupings?
You keep going. You keep going.
All right, it's another one down. Takes you to 9.
Then we got these guys over here.
Yep, go ahead.
What you gonna do with them? Move them. This is
Yep,
a
now-
this is a complication.
Right. So that's gonna be
Cost you 2 points.
2 points, right? Yeah.
And you have 7 left.
Would
Also-
someone on the allied side show me 8, or
That's-
someone show me 8?
There you go.
Well, that's not the closest that. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's not gonna make it anyways.
I was at 9.
You are careful. See, that's what OJ was talking about. The 95th Rifles are closer. You are right there.
Okay.
He was fine. He wasn't quite to the 8-inch mark there, Jim. So he was fine where he was.
All right.
If you zoomed in enough, you saw that there was at least a 0.1 gap there.
1/10 of an inch, you say? Uh-huh. Yeah, Ian, whatever.
Ian, I thought you was out walking your poor dog.
All right, it's all you, CT.
All right. I think I misread the cavalry move range. How much is it when they're in March? At 24?
March, 24 inches. So that's a lot of inches. But remember, you got
Yeah,
you got your boys right there.
Yep. That's a lot more than I. Yeah. That. So then, all right. Follow-up question:
Mm-hmm.
if I did a formation change, the global to change formation,
Yeah.
that would be one movement order,
Yeah.
and then I could do whichever the units hadn't been activated yet to do that.
You can give it to a unit that has been activated, just so long as it's not been given a previous formation order.
A previous change formation order.
Correct. Yep.
So they could move, and then they could change formation.
Absolutely.
Huh.
Woohoo!
All right. Okay. Yeah, give me that 8 inches off that. Yeah.
And just remember, cavalry cannot charge through marsh.
Correct. But you have to be within, what was it, 8 inches
8
before
inches
you can
to
even
charge.
charge, correct?
That's correct.
So they get the chance to interrupt before you get a chance to charge. That's
That's
basically
the point.
how that would work.
That's the point.
Okay. Okay. All right, just getting a feel for this.
The only thing I would observe, these guys moved. So they can't charge you from where they are. Not this turn.
Right, because you only can move once or change formation once.
Correct.
Or fire one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, I'm going to activate yeah. Let's go. How many we got left, Ron? 7? Okay. We'll activate these boys.
To do what?
We're just going to move them.
All right. That's going to be way easier to move
They
that.
should.
What's this?
Shouldn't they only have 5 left?
No. They started with 12.
But it costs double to go through the river.
Nope. It's right. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
6, 7.
No.
Is that 1 unit or 2?
That's 1
It's
brigade.
1 unit.
That's who's on.
Okay.
It's 1 brigade. So you have 7 left.
Yeah, that's what's confusing is Blucher, we're used to only, two bases to form a brigade, and here we got 4 bases.
First person that says colored bases gets poked.
Well, you said it.
No, that was my warning.
So poke yourself.
Velker, poke your dad for us.
Poke him. What's the matter, CT?
I have completely changed my mind. I'm sorry. I'm going to issue the... Yeah, no, I'm doing what I said.
I was gonna say, 'cause I don't think you have room. Didn't give yourself room right there to do a formation change.
No, I did not. So I'm gonna move first, and then I'll formation change.
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be way better to move that first guy than just form.
Well, don't forget, they're way out here. This is your 8 inches.
Gee, I'm shocked he's the first.
Takes you to 6.
And then I will formation change with them.
All right. You're forming off of this guy. So split them up, side to side, basically. And remember, we're not playing. There's an advanced rule that lets them go into line. Right now, they have to be in mass. That's legit. And now this guy forms behind them at that distance. Nope. He's the forming guy for the 6th Lancers, so he's there.
I got you.
Yeah. So. All right, that's another point taken. 5 left.
All right, then we're gonna move him to the other cav.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, you'd think you'd have all the momentum in the world, and then suddenly you don't.
Now the 6th, they have to stay in line behind them, correct?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, they can go on their own. They're a separate unit. They can do whatever they want.
Just if you're going to do that, make sure you have space to do what I think you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta make sure you got room.
But to only use the 1 point for Hubert,
No,
they have to be within the 8 inches. For
for the formation
future order.
No, formation change is actually a global.
Oh, so I should have waited to do the formation change.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
You
No,
should
I
have
can
moved
go-
everything and then done
and
one global.
Yeah,
This I learned. Okay.
yeah, that's right. That's an interesting insight. I hadn't thought of that, but I think it's part of the strategy of the game, to be honest.
Never interrupt the enemy when he's making a mistake.
Yeah, that's right. So you can, following that principle, what you're going to want to do here is keep your eye on the clock. You got 5 to go, and make sure you leave yourself the 1.
Correct.
Because this is all one.
This is all one
That's
unit.
1 brigade. So.
Okay. Yeah. All right, and then infantry and march can go 20.
Yep.
All right, so that's another one down.
Yep.
Yes.
I'll mark it out for you.
20 or 10?
20. Those are base widths.
Oh, gotcha.
What Jim forgot to say is rifles have a 12-inch range, not an 8-inch range.
For shooting, yeah. Not for charging. Actually, they just get an upshift, right?
Yeah, it's just an upshot. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, just got that upshift. Or do they have rapid fire?
They have auto loader.
Rapid fire is nasty. Yeah, they shift up when volleying.
Which troops have rapid fire?
Pretty sure one, I think it's the guards do. Where'd they go? Highlanders do.
Oh.
And the 40. Yeah, this whole guards brigade, I think, has it. Yep. Those guys are nasty. All right, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it already. For the miniatures games, this is the one that already looks the most like the actual battle in terms of where troops wind up. It could also be the deployment zone. But I forget who it was that said it online, but it said that most Quatre Bras battles wind up being a fight at Quatre Bras. No, it didn't. I got a boat ton of cavalry hanging out way over here. And I also observed that Sam specifically did not again commit to a scale. Ground scale. I don't even think he addresses it if my memory serves.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
The French have all their units has attack columns. What does that mean?
What that means is when you go crashing in to melee, that charge is not, if all the units making that charge have that ability, it does not cause a complication.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that was that. And then I want to do the global changing formation order.
So that takes you to 3. Go nuts.
And they can change to whatever formation.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, DCB, I think it's one of those standard things that they just say Sam regards it as chimerical, I guess, would be my answer. Oh, shoot, I missed that.
All right, I think that's where we're going to leave it.
All right. Any other orders from the French?
Some wine and cheese? But besides that, no.
All right. That's it then, because I don't think, well, I should ask, do the Allies have any move? That's a pass from the French. Do the Allies do they want to go or do they want to pass? You have Mola.
We want to rally.
Who gets to shoot first then?
It'll depend on the skirmish phase. You'll have to go to the skirmish phase.
On the skirmish. Okay.
We can either shoot again or we can rally. We have 3.
Well, you
So
can't
you can bombard again.
You can't bombard again.
You can't shoot it.
No.
Okay, no. Okay. So we can rally though.
Yep, sure. Do you wish to rally?
So we rally by a unit or we rally by
But it's by force.
brigade?
It is by force.
By force. Okay. So I'm gonna rally with Pax force, which includes the guns.
All right. I believe you are outside 8 inches of everybody. So who do you want to try to rally first? The Black Watch didn't get anything. Did the Royal Scots? They did not. It's up to you. Just tell me where you want to go. You've got.
Oh, let's go with the foot artillery.
All right. You are outside the range of these fellows, so you roll 1 die, and you need a 3 or better. No.
Nope.
That's a permanent.
Okay, and then I think Pack or this
44th Essex?
East,
Yeah.
44th Essex.
44th East Essex, they have nothing on them. They're fine. You want to look and see current strength. If there's anything in current strength, there you go. Those guys got it. Yep.
28th foot.
Yep. And they are also 8 inches out. 1 die for a 3 or better. There you go. So I now come out here and I get rid of that. So you're at full strength again.
And then 79th foot.
They roll
It's another
1 die for a 3 or better. Yep. Rallied it off very nicely.
So that's 2 mo.
That should be.
And I have.
Oh, because you did it for both the for Kempt and Pack. Got it. Yep.
Yes.
Got it. 2 left.
I've got 1 unit I could rally or attempt to.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's worth it.
It's Osnabrück, 1 die for a 3 or better. Yes.
Got it.
Okay. Anything else? That was a single.
I don't have anything.
I moved. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So that's a pass. French, do you pass? I think you.
Now I want to do a rally.
All right. Where do you want to do that?
I'll be right back.
So you're going to use that on Tissot. He's got
Tissot.
Tissot. That's 2 dice for a 3 or better. Got them both. Nicely done. Anybody
Thank
else?
you.
Anybody else have some hurts? Did he have a hurt? Yes, he did. 2 dice.
Yes, he does.
3 or better.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't think anybody else got hit. That was a
Nope.
that was a good use of a point.
I'll rally 1 over here.
Okay. That'll be it for you. Well, I'll leave with 1, so you're going to rally this feller. He is outside of 8 inches. We know that to be true. 1 die, 3 or better. Yep. Okay.
This is interesting. I like this. Units can actually do multiple stuff. They can. This is
Yeah.
actually interesting.
It leaves you with 1 point. French.
Don't think there's anything else we can do.
No, I don't think there is either. I think
right.
we'll pass.
Allies?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we have.
You don't have anything you want to move?
No, I don't think so.
So we're good?
Yep.
Yep.
The sudden is heard.
No, I'm good.
I can see this nice game within the game developing, passing back and forth and interrupting and, trying to see what they're doing versus what I'm going to do. And
All right.
very interesting.
I'm going to clean up the smoke. As much as I do like it. All right. It is now turn 2.
So roll the 40,000 dice.
Pretty much. The first thing we do is we do the momentum phase, where we mark everybody's momentum. Now I can see that my friends, the French, have come out. Well, these guys don't matter, but these guys do. So I got to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 times 3 is still 42. Cool. Have my friends, you guys didn't go into anything that takes you out of skirmish, so your skirmish number is going to be the same at 42. So that's where we're going to start in terms of our skirmish number. So with the momentum phase...
Did you say 18 times 3?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be 54?
Yeah.
54. I was wondering why I was... Thank you. Not hired for my
You're
math
welcome.
skills. All right, so number of brigades on the table. The French still have 6. Allies still have 5, so if the Allies can mark 5. The baggage is still in their hands. French have 8. Allies now go to 7. The general. Do the French wish to attempt to use the general for this purpose?
I think so.
Yeah, we'll do it.
1d6. That's one more.
1.
Takes you to 9. Do the Allies wish to use the general for this purpose?
I don't think we need that.
Okay. Then it's skirmish rolling time. 54. 54 to 42. Looking for 6s. Make it rain.
It's raining dice. Hallelujah.
I think we're at 7
5,
again.
6, we got 7.
Or a couple of ours rolled off the table.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
8.
6, 7,
8?
8
Yes,
for the
they've got 8.
French.
8 to 7. The French have won the skirmish, but not by enough to give them more mo dice. Or more points. So, this is final. I see 9 for the French. I believe, therefore, I would see 7 for the British, for the Allies. Because they did not use the general, and they are 1 brigade short. Intervention phase. Remembering the one thing that good old Wellington can do is jump in and give an emergency formation change. Do you wish to do that?
I think we should do that on the left flank here because we're vulnerable to Cav.
All right, slap him down wherever you want.
What do you think, OJ?
I'd probably maybe go with the 32nd first.
Well, remember,
I'm saying,
it's
yeah,
8
we have
inches
we
from
have
the
to-
top of. It's going to be 8 inches from the top of his head, no matter what you do. So
Basically, he gives a free move, just similar to Blucher, where you put your commander down and you get a command move for everything that's within range.
yep, 'tis so.
Let me find out.
Every unit whose footprint is at least partially within 4 base widths of the general may make a formation change.
Less worried about those 2 in the back.
Yeah.
Just bear in mind that if he is wherever you put him during the status phase and the marker phase, if he is within 8 inches of an enemy unit, he has to check for casualty.
That's a temporary push. That allows me to do 6 units right there,
All right.
putting them there.
Make your formation changes.
No, I think you're out. You're out of range on the.
Yeah, you're out of range on the
I
95th
think.
Rifles if you put them there.
Getting like more like right here in the center. Because it's from the top of his head. head.
Yep. There you
He
go.
keeps getting stuck on the base again.
Yeah, it's the way he's got it measuring. Yeah, it's still out.
That should just about do him.
That's got it.
Okay.
Yep. Go right ahead. Oh.
For some reason, I think they're worried about something.
They seem to be reacting.
It's just a formation change, right? Not a movement at all.
Correct. It's and again,
And it's free.
yeah, it's free because you can then do other stuff later. But it's interesting. Sam, again, in the spirit of, yeah, somebody tried to screw with this, has a very explicit rule that you can't use it to make facing changes. You can't, you've got to be making a formation change. If you want to about face, move.
Right.
Yeah, I'm really starting to love this.
I can almost understand why. I'll see at the end of this, but
Right.
even
But
without
too-
the leaders, it seems
Too soon, but there's a lot that's right here.
I think I'm good.
All right, so that was the free formation change got by Nosy riding all the way over here to the left and saying, hey, dudes, horse, form square. Matter of fact, I like that so much, I take a picture. Hey, come on, Wellington, stand for your photo. There you go.
Come on, smile a little.
Come on, Nosy. It's
Ready
not
for
that
my
bad,
close-up,
is it?
Mr. DeVille.
Or Bordorchuk. We will recall that the French won the skirmish phase, so they get to go. Issue an order.
On board.
Shoot all the things.
Yeah, I figured. All right. Not so much on an angle this time, though, because you got dudes over there. You got to get clear anyway. Which way you going? Call them out.
These two here could shoot that way there,
Yeah,
CT,
yeah.
but these guys shoot this way.
Yeah, no, yeah, we'll start.
All right, you want to start on the right? That's pretty clear.
Okay, Jim's got it.
Yeah. That's 4 for 4, isn't it? Yep. 4 for 4 on Olsenbrook.
Oh my god, really?
4 for 6.
Wait a minute, you're rolling. I'm not.
4 for 6. Nothing. Ouch. Second. Same shot. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
4 for 4.
Probably roll all sixes here.
That's 2. 4 for 6. Ooh.
Nice.
Doink, doink. How about these guys? Over that way? Oh, good lord. All right. Yeah, thank you. Actually, I'm just going to do it this way. I'm not saying that that's a hit in any way. That's the way to do this. Cool. All right. That's another 4 for 4, no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. One.
Now square to square.
It doesn't.
That doesn't-
It well, you know what does it? I think. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah,
Hold on.
it does. Shift up.
But it's the second, it's a bounce, so that doesn't do anything.
Correct. It's
What do you
never
mean?
modified on the bounce.
Yeah, it's still.
That's right. So it's 4 for
Oh, that's right.
4 for
Okay.
6. But yeah, it would have been a shift up if that had been a hit.
Right.
Nothing. 4 for 6. There's one. 4 for 6. There's one. All right, keep going. You guys want to show me that again? Yep. Yep. Ooh, he gets a present. Gun gets a present. And he gets a present.
And Wellington gets a present. No?
No. All right, right here in the
This
front.
one's only 3.
That's a 3? Okay.
This one's only 3. Yep.
And what's his firepower? Or what's his to hit, I should
3.
say? So he's 3 for 3? No,
No.
he's 3 for 4.
3 for
3
4.
for 4.
3 for 4. 2. And this is 3 for 6. Nothing. This is 3 for 6. Nothing. And in the back, 3 for 6. Nothing. Okay.
That's good. I like this. This artillery is not overly powerful.
Yep.
No.
Yes. Well,
It's-
it's not.
it's
not
just
only that,
enough.
But yeah, but now he's also as we know now you actually got to hit him, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You know now you got to actually do damage. All right, their resolve to the 79th foot is 4, so 3 for 4.
Nice.
Oh, there it is. That's ouchie. That gunshot went through, or gunshots plural. 1 away from getting shaken. That's nasty. We look. The gun, 1 for 6. No. 1 for... Oh, the Highlanders, 1 for 5. Oh, they are resilient. Hang on a second. What does resilient mean? I got a funny hunch it doesn't apply here, but I don't want to take that chance. Resilient. It's one of the special rules. Oh, good lord. Sam, what is the point of an index if...
Rallies.
Oh, it's better on rallies. It rallies better. So, in that instance, it is merely the 1 die for 5 or better.
5 or better.
Nope. Those Highlanders are not amused that you're shooting at them. They are not. Okay, and we got guys over here. Yes, we do. Oh, these guys, on the other hand, we'll see how these Landwehr feel. That their resolve is 3, 2 for 3. Oh, both hit.
And 2 for 3 on best also.
One.
That was really good, CT.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's getting that done. Did you pay your Mo point on that? Yes, I think.
Yes.
Yes, you did. Because you were at 9. All right.
Yep.
Next order. That does not prompt an interruption.
You want to move yours up on this left?
Yeah, it's gonna cost me 2 though.
Yeah. It's going to cost you 2, and then you're going to get slowed down when you see that 8 inches right there.
Yep, I see.
I like putting him down. Oh, it's
All right,
way
that'll
less.
be
This
6.
This is significantly less complicated than March Attack. Don't
All
be
right, I think we start doing the other
I'll have
guys.
None of that. Don't be insane.
They're gonna interrupt, but we're gonna have to move one of these. So I want to leave that guy right there right now.
So you did this one?
You want to move?
So you did this.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You did. So, Dalinar, you
That was
you
yes,
stayed out
and I
there.
took 2.
Okay. You took 2. Got it.
All right, for 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I'm about to hit their 8-inch mark. Now, how's this go?
Okay, here's the deal. You have a total in that distance of 12 inches. So the minute you hit
Correct.
that 12 inches, you get 2 inches more.
Oh, the minute you hit the 8-inch.
Yeah, the minute you get to 8.
So you
go-
basically get 2 inches.
Yeah, you got. If you're right there, it's 2 inches. I'll give you 2.1, no more. That's it. There it is.
Now they can interrupt.
Yep. Did
Yes,
you take,
sir.
Did you take your point off?
I'm doing it right now. Whoops, I grabbed the whole thing.
Let me lock that.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, dirty interrupters. Go right ahead.
You want
I
to
think
bombard
bombard
first?
is what we're going to do first.
As soon as we volley, they can interrupt again.
Yep.
So yeah.
Go ahead, Dan. Do
Commence.
yours first, and
No, you're not supposed to move it. Bombards
That's
goes
not
this.
what
The ball,
yeah,
the cannonballs go this way, not the cannons.
yeah, I know. I had the wrong toggle thing.
oh yeah, I guess who you shooting?
Yeah, there's a lot of different.
I like that.
Well, let's go with that shot. We get 3 units.
Yep. And that's.
So now that he's shaken, is the shaken?
yeah, it's a
make him
downshift.
1 die less?
Is it 1 die less or is it a downshift? It's a downshift.
Oh, it's a downshift.
Yeah, so that means you're going to need a. Your number is going to drop. Or increase.
I need a 5 or 6 for the first one, and
Yeah.
then
And then 6s.
6s for the.
3
for
for
the
5 or
backwards.
6.
That's 1.
There you go.
3 for 6s. 1
And 3 for
and
6s.
3 more. No.
Hang on a second. Upshift. Oh no, that's right. You can't ever shift.
It's
that.
secondary.
Can't.
Can't shift.
Can't
it.
upshift.
Thank you.
I bravely
He
hid
was
my
in-
column march right
Yeah. Well,
behind my
no,
other
that's not
troops.
stupid. That's not stupid at all. That's a thing. All right. So they shot. Who else? I know you got more.
Use
I know you do.
2 artillery over here.
Whoa! I didn't know I did that. My bad. Okay. I broke the square.
It broke square. Go, charge! Hurry up.
Charge.
We would like to interrupt now.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
And that square was
Yeah.
so perfect.
I said
that
It really
that was the
was.
perfect square. I was rude. I was very rude. All right.
Because that works so well for Nay.
Mike, straight
Ah.
to here. Oh, something a little fancy.
Yeah. Something like that.
One, two, three, 4. Yep. So what you got? What you got for openers? 3 for 4. 3 for 4.
3 for 4.
What's artillery volley range?
8 inches.
Oh, it's only 8. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's basically a canister.
Yep.
One hit.
Hey, nice.
Let me double check. I gotta give me a second, Mike.
Yep.
Now that you, every time I get asked a question, I like to double check because unless I'm.
And I'll count that hit since you did roll. I mean, you
Yeah.
could get that hit.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's 8 inches. Whew.
Yep. And 1 hit on the second unit.
Okay. Got it. Third unit. Ooh,
3.
Oh my god. 3, you mean 2.
2. You need 6s, Mike.
Oh, I thought it was on. Oh, I thought it. Oh, that's right. Cause
6s on all secondaries.
Nope. Yep.
And finally.
Still, 2's enough.
Yeah, I was gonna. Jeez, that was
Wow,
Right.
Mike. The
That
hot
was-
guns.
that was double packed. Double packed. Next.
And second gun's gonna go to the same general direction.
I don't see a problem with that. 3 for 4, 5, 6. Two.
2.
3 for 6.
Gun. 1 on the third one.
Mm-hmm.
And none on the
All right.
fourth.
Good shooting, nonetheless. I think that's it for volley or for bombarding, right? So we got to check our hits. Yep. Daniel, let's start over here again. The resolve here is 1, so you need 1 for 4. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. 1 for 4.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you had more units to roll for.
Nope. Up here in the front, 3 for 4.
One.
You'll take it. Okay. 3 for 4.
One.
Ooh,
Got a hit there.
you're having a bad day, Ron.
I see that.
And a miss.
Not that time. All right. I'm sure you've already paid your bombard points, so.
About 2.
All right.
There we go.
Next order.
Want to do a force move
Okay.
with Axe Brigade
Where are they at?
in the back here.
I see them. Go right ahead.
Hey, Jim, did we screw something up here?
Hmm.
Is best 1 brigade or is that a division? I got best over here and I got best here.
Yeah, you screwed something up if that's the case.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
I recommend you move them back into order.
Got Kielsman.
Kielman Sega. All right, so
Inside.
Daniel, you moved the 42nd and the 3rd Royal Scots over this way.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So that was a point. That does not cause an interruption. So you're down to 6, correct? Ah, you're also moving the East Essex. Got it. You can... Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's 1 point.
Mm-hmm. Takes you to 5. Next.
I don't want to move my front brigade yet because that's going to interrupt. So if you want any moves back here,
Yeah, because I got things screwed up back here, so I got to move.
Yep.
$12 Is that right, Jim?
12 inches. Mm-hmm. Evening, Richard.
All right. I got my move done.
Yeah, this has tactical coming out of its ears, no doubt about it.
you done with that brigade?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he moved this half of this force from best. 1 point.
Okay.
Down to 4.
All right. And you have no volleys, right? And you're not moving these forward.
Mike,
I'm sorry. What was that?
you got no volleys. I
You-
don't think you're in volley range.
No, because he's outside the 8
Yeah.
inch.
He's outside and he's not moving anybody. So
Do I want to charge? Yes or no?
You gotta be within 8 to
it's got
charge
to be.
though.
Remember, charge is 8 inches.
Oh, okay.
I will absolutely
Alright,
give
then
you
I'm-
that, Red. Compared to Empire, everything seems easy.
I'm gonna volley then with my front two, my rifleman and my 79th foot.
Okay, that's both Kempt, so a volley order there. I don't think there's any volley. There can be no complications. So that's great. That's 1 point. That'll cost you 1. Go ahead, call your fire, right to left, left to right, whatever you want to do.
We'll do the rifleman first.
All right, and you're going to fire at individual units is the deal. And you got to fire at the unit that is straight ahead of you unless. So you got to split this.
Well, 3 stands go to here, and then 1 stand
Yeah,
goes
I
there,
think
or-
that's right. I think that's right. So that's 5 shooting here at the that's going to be 5 dice. And just remember the 2 hit numbers. Infantry, when they roll to hit, they need a 4 or better. But those are rifles.
Yeah, 3 or better.
They need a 3 or better. 5 dice for 3 or better.
Oh,
3.
3 hits.
And this one dude, he rolls 1 die for 3 or better.
1 hit.
I'm sorry, how many hits did you get over here, Daniel? 2?
3.
3.
3.
Ouch.
You got 3.
And now we look over here. Oof. Yep, he's going to shoot here. Those 2 guys are going to shoot there. And old boy's going to shoot here. Not complicated. So,
Well, 1 here, 4 here, and 1 there.
yeah. So
Let's
they
do
got
the one
nothing
first.
special. 1 for 4.
Nothing?
4 for 4.
1.
Okay. And 1 for 4.
1.
There you go. That's how volley fire
And then
works.
resolves it.
Not complicated. We go back over here. 3 for 4.
I mean,
Nothing. Ooh, that's rough. 1 for 4.
ouch.
1 for 4.
1 hit. And nothing.
That was a little on the rough side. Won't lie.
Yeah.
Interrupt.
The heck you say?
Did you already take a mow or no, for that or no?
I did not know.
All right, you got to interrupt. What you gonna do?
Volley back.
Okay, I should let you know, and you just let me know if you decide this. Because you are in mass column, you're only firing 2 dice out the front.
Correct.
All right, just want so, just taking one example, dude here is going to fire 2 dice. Who saw?
Correct.
Okay, so you are on that basis interrupting. There can never be a complication with volleying, so you just pay 1 point and shoot away. Now, the other thing you would want to consider, if it's in your mind, volleying is a global order.
Oh, it is.
Pretty sure. Yeah, volley
Yes,
is
it
global.
is.
Is it?
Volley is global.
Courier.
I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
What? Why are you picking on Richard Sharp all of a sudden? Just because the 95th couldn't hit anybody that time?
All right, change your plans.
All right. What you doing?
And go with my original thing. CT's gonna do a force move.
CT, force move. What is it?
Jamin. Or however you say
Yeah,
that in French.
Jamin.
Jama.
Yeah, it is. You mean Jamin?
Jama.
BB. Jama. All right.
Can you give me that 8 inches, Ron?
Hey, that's personal.
Hey-o.
All right.
It's right there. And you do understand. Well, yeah, he could interrupt. He can interrupt at that point.
Correct.
Okay. Just making clear. I wish to be fair. You have to pivot that, yeah. So go back, and from right at that point, you've got 2 inches more. So you can go 2.8. Or once you get there, yeah, now you got 2 inches. There you go. Only 2.
We're on turn 2, right, Jim?
This is turn 2.
Yeah, you're out of the charge, right?
If you hit that swamp, it's a complication.
Just stay right there. Oop. You're within 8.
My intention is to be out of the swamp, but within 8, if that's allowable.
Oh, only this guy's in it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy's probably going to be out of range.
Yeah, but at least got this guy.
Is it from center base?
It's what you do. You're supposed to imagine that you build this thing. And if that thing catches any portion, he's in.
Okay.
Yeah. He'd be. So you'd want to show me the other half of it. Nope. Base by base.
All right, I'm back.
I don't know. I'm saying he's in. Yeah, you'd get him.
Yes, sir.
This guy would get him.
Okay.
All right, they can interrupt.
Yeah, did you take your
I gotta finish moving these guys back here.
oh yeah, these guys.
Right.
Go ahead.
All right.
That's it. All right. And I just want to make sure you paid for your mo point.
Yes, I paid for them. I paid the devil.
Paid the devil. Allies, you have an opportunity to interrupt.
I do not need to at this point in time. Dan, if you need to, go ahead.
And you're saying cavalry charge is only 8.
Correct. All charges are 8.
I don't have anything to interrupt with
All right.
besides movement.
Well, that's You can do that.
If you fire, can you move or no?
Sure.
That's you're okay. You're
Sure. You can do every order once per turn.
Now, if they're within 8 inches, are they limited in their move?
Unless they get out.
Okay.
They must use their reduced move if they stay in range, but if they get out, they can use their full move.
I think I'm gonna move.
All right. Who are you going to move?
Kemp's division's gonna move back. I'm gonna move.
Got it. Take your smoke
Their
with
full
you.
move in. Yeah, their full move in line is 8, right?
Right. Their full move in line is 8, and you just have to get outside of 8 to be able to use it. And I think you can do that pretty easily. They shot at you and ran away. What will history say?
Chickens!
Well, Sharp, right now Sharp is looking for the braggart French colonel who slept with his woman last night. I do kind of want a Sharp and Harper fig, though. I won't lie.
Do you?
I'm
need,
sure someone can make you one.
Do you need any mo?
No, I do not. Unless they come up in the firing range.
Just checking, Daniel. You marked your point for that.
I just did. Yes.
Thank you.
Then I'm gonna take a global to move to change formation.
Okay.
And we can move Wellington back, right? He's not stuck there.
He
he's already
is
done
there
it.
only. Yeah, you can move him out of the way. Actually, no, he is stuck there. He is stuck there because if the enemy comes within 8 inches of that spot, he has to take a check. Let's do this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's Wellington. I'll put him back when you're done.
Basically, I just wanted to collapse the Rifleman into a attack column.
Oh, okay. Let's see what you get. That's legit.
That way they're not blocking the 28th foot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all I wanted to do.
Okay, that's another point for you.
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
I don't have anything. Do you have anything?
Mike?
No, I don't.
That's a pass from Mike. French? You're up.
All right, move order.
You got, just noting you got 4 left, yeah?
Yeah.
Changing this to a lovely French blue. There we go.
Actually, I had to spend 2 of that.
All right.
Could someone give me 8 inches off the Brits?
Mike, can you show me your nearest? Takes you down to 2.
Yeah.
You have to back up.
Yeah, you're gonna have to back up
Up
because you
this.
got these guys over here. There you go. You got 2 inches from that spot. I'll give you 2.1.
What if I go straight now? Where's that 8 inches at?
I got 2.5.
Yeah, at that point, yeah, if you go straight, you've got to there.
You see what I
Right.
wrote?
Yeah, I did. All right, so I got 6 inches left.
Eight is here. Careful with that because you're wheeling. That's going to cost extra there.
Oh, I didn't think wheeling cost any.
Oh yeah, it's how far each base moves. That's the only limit on movement. So if you want to move, if you want to change your facing in place, then you got to track how far this guy moves to get there.
For example, that guy moved almost 3 inches because of
Exactly.
his corner.
Yep. Which is fine. You've got that. But then you're done. And you got 3 inches. Then you got, at that point, you got 2 inches.
Well,
going at those guys. But then this
right,
guy,
then
this guy is never going to get there. If you're looking to put him on his flank, it ain't happening.
I might not be.
Okay. Just 2. Just 2. You got 2 inches from the point you hit this.
Right, so 0.9, so I got to 2.9.
There you go.
Show me 8 inches of the other guys. Actually, what am I moving this way?
Mike, did you see Team Shot?
No, I did not. I'll look.
All right.
Those lead units are in range of his guns.
They fired already, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Tommy, the point they're trying to make is that you measure the furthest. It's the old DBA thing. You move the base that moved farthest. You measure the base that moved farthest. Yeah, and a curved path, pass.
Okay, now it's your.
Oh, and just parenthetically, what he's trying to show there, because somebody did ask, what he's trying to show is that if you follow that curved path, you can avoid having to pay the complication for going through forests. Anyway, that is an interruption for the Allies if they wish.
Yes.
Allies? Do you wish to interrupt? You have 1 point.
Are these guys in range then?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh sure.
Yep. Yeah, so I think we want to interrupt and shoot.
All right, you will spend your last mo point to volley.
Wait, you can do both. You can just interrupt and move the whole brigade. One. Some units can move. Some units can shoot.
No, but then you won't be able to shoot. You're down to 1.
You only can do one or the other with the one left. Because movement's a force order.
Yeah. It's a different.
Volley's a
order.
global order.
And I don't know that there's much advantage to moving anyways, because I can't move and shoot with the same unit.
Okay, yeah, I would shoot them.
Yeah. So these two are in range.
All right. We have a volley order. Last order of the Allies. Here we go. That's there. It's going to be 2 from each there. And they've got to go straight ahead unless there's nobody in range. And there doesn't... Is this... Man, is he in range? No. All right.
No.
Looks like it's just out.
Yeah. So how about this guy? Is this in range? No. So these 3
He's not
are in range.
Wait. He's not. Oh, this. Oh, I see. You're saying this guy's not.
Oh yeah, he is actually. When you come on that
He's
side.
in range, yeah.
Yeah, he's fine. Got it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But we'll do it unit by unit. So Bremen. Let's see here.
Everybody's got 2 dice, I think.
They no. They've got 2 dice coming from each. So it's a total of there's 1 die coming from each. Why am I blanking all of a sudden? Good lord. It has been a longish night.
It's 2 for attack column per unit.
It's one for each base?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, because it's on the again, it's always on the firing bases. This teaches me I really do want to have Sam's more. He's got 2 different versions of the quick reference sheet.
Yeah, because that's what you were telling me when I was firing these guys. Gonna fire these guys. There was 1 per base.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah, that's what Haz is saying.
Okay, cool.
Isn't mass?
Yep, there it
1
is.
die
Mass,
per
1 per
base?
front. Cool. So 2 dice for. Did I have 4 better?
One hit.
You gotta make a little copy thing. 2 dice, 4 better.
One hit.
Think that's all the shots? Yep. So you get to roll 2 to try to beat a 4.
Dice.
2 dice to beat a 4.
Nothing.
All right, that's it for the Allies. French.
All right, CT. Can I use up the last 2?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right. 1 formation change.
Where's that? Oh, it's overall. So where are you doing it? Okay, go ahead.
But he can still do a formation change even though those guys just moved.
Yep. Formation change
Okay.
and movement are 2 separate orders. It's actually more expensive if you think about it.
Right.
That's a global order, so I could,
You
in
can
theory,
do it too.
that with any of mine.
You can do it too.
He didn't have room for that.
Yeah, you don't got enough room to make that change.
Then it'd just be that one.
All right. Any other formation changes? No? Okay.
All right.
So the
Last one.
Just for the record, I want to make out the point. This would have allowed an interruption if they had any points.
Oh, I know, but they don't have any, so
They
that's
don't.
why I did
They
it.
don't. I just wanted to let folks know. All right, go ahead.
Volley.
Hey,
Mhm.
did you want to formation change any of your guys down here?
They
Or
don't
I
have
think-
room
yeah.
to do it. They don't have room to do it.
Okay.
So who's
Volley.
Who's going to volley? All right, let's start over here on the left then. Where are they going here? These guys got to go straight ahead.
Yep.
So I would say who's straight ahead? It's going to be 1 and 1 actually. Yep. So you got 1 die for 4 or better over here. Nope. 1 die, 4 or better over here. Nope. These guys? They do have a shot there, yeah? Yep, they do.
Yeah.
All right.
And what about these two and these guys here, right?
Let's see. Yep. I doubt this guy has a shot there. Yeah, that's... Oof. Show me on the other side. Yeah, that's a shot. So that's 5. How about this guy? I'd say. Huh. It's dramatic. But that's all of it. So that's 6 dice. 6 dice for 4, 5, 6.
Two hits.
More smoke, I guess. All right, I think that's the only other... There's no other fire to resolve, right?
Correct.
All right, so that was 2 hits. Their resolve over here is 4. So 2 dice, 4 or better.
Okay, I'll take it.
Got 'em
Wow,
both.
there's some 6s.
Got 'em both. Oh, wow. I did not realize those are guys you hit before.
Yep.
Those guys, that unit is now shaken.
Next is going to be stirred.
Mm-mm-mm. You know what I'm doing?
Hence why I did the quick. That's hence why I did the quick formation.
I'm doing a quick screenshot. So this is our most shooty turn yet.
It was worth. I tried the risk there, CT. See what happens.
All right. Whew. Well, that was a great deal. Wow, that was a lot. Kind of neat. Did anybody get to within 8 inches of our boy Wellington? Can't think so.
I don't think
No.
so.
No, I don't think so.
All right, so he goes off. Oh, run. He's fine. All right, marker phase. I got to clean up all the smoke. I'll take care of it, because the problem is don't drag it, because you'll knock over troops.
Oh, okay. I was trying to help you.
I appreciate you. That's why I messed up that square before. And Daniel, that was Daniel's very nice square, and I wrecked it.
Don't worry, I fixed it.
Oh, you're nice. All right, how are we doing? Oh, cool. We can notch our 3rd turn. I think we can get through 3 turns. I think we can. Go to turn 3. Remember, this is an 8-turn game. So we're rocking right along. Okay, so now we will do all of our usual things. And now people understand a little better what the consequences of some of these things are. The momentum phase. First things first. How many brigades are on the table? That number remains 7 and 5. 7 and 5. All right?
And the artillery doesn't count, right?
The artillery does count. Your artillery does. You have 6
Yeah, because we made it into that grand
into the
battery.
brigade.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm sorry. Miscounting.
Yep. And then the baggage adds 2 more. So it's 9 and 7. French, do you wish to use Marshal Ney to do the momentum thing?
I don't see why not. Do you, CT?
No, I think that's fine.
Unless you got a crazy momentum phase thing you want to do. So I will do what Red said, or actually what Has said. I'll take him and I'll put him on the headquarters because he's not to come out. There he is. 1 die. 1d3 to see how much more you get out of the deal. 2.
2.
Takes you to 11.
I'll take it.
Allies. How about you?
I think we should do it this time.
Yeah,
do you think?
I'm good with that.
All right, roll a die. 2.
2 more.
You get 2 more. That takes us to the ever exciting skirmish phase, which everybody loves. And I don't. Let me do a quick rundown here of the French. Happen to know they're all 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 times 3, I happen to know is 54.
Some good math right there.
Okay.
Yes, excellent math.
The our friends, the British, must lose 1 skirmish because they are in square. So they're down
So
to,
we go to 40?
41, I think, right? Because you're usually at 42.
Yeah, Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We got to check and see. No, you actually lose
Ex-
3. You're at 39. Yeah, those guys cannot contribute their 3 skirmish points because they're in square. All right, so we know our numbers. Let's roll some crazy dice.
You want to, Ron? It's fun.
Okay.
Pow.
One, two, three, four, 5 for the Allies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the French.
5 to 8.
5 to 8.
They just won.
All right, so they are the active to start, and they get an additional 1 point. Did you guys give yourself that already, or no?
No.
Okay,
We're
so
up to 11 right now, so it'll be 12.
Yep. All right. Got to clear them dice. Boom. All right. Make sure I'm doing all my right things. Nobody can intervene. French, orders, please.
On board.
Well, you know what? That's not as crazy as it sounds. Here we go. Where do you want to start?
No.
Yeah, you're not going to get a lot extra this time.
Yeah, I want to go finish these guys off, maybe.
Ooh, nasty. Yeah, yeah. Reserve artillery. That's it though, right? Yeah, you don't got anybody behind there.
No. But that's fine.
So that's 4 for 4, 5, 6. One. Uno. Let's snug that up a little bit just so we can be a little clearer. Yeah, there you go. Whew. By a nose, that's the first hit. All right. I'm assuming... Which gun is that?
4 for 4.
This is the second one down.
Yep.
4 for 4. 3.
Nice.
4 for 6.
Nice.
Whoa. 4 for 6. That's one of the better shots I've seen. Who's next?
We heard Wellington was back there recently, so we were
Very
just
recent.
Yeah, we're
lighting
trying to
it up.
aim.
Very recently. Let's see what that gun
There
does.
should be 3 and 1 here, right?
This one here should be only 3, not 4.
Yeah, this one down at the end, the
3.
horse artillery is a 3.
I'm talking about the hits.
Yeah, that die he's pointing at, that should be a 3, not a 4.
This one should be a 1.
Thank you. Same deal.
You're good, David. I got your back.
All right. This is 4 for 4.
For now.
4 for 6. 4 for
Nice,
5.
now it's a 4.
Nope. And this is your 3. He's going fishing. Holy cow. 3 for 4. Sharp. 3 for 6.
There you go.
Nothing. 3 for 6.
Nice. Got one.
That's all of them, right? Yep.
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
All right, let's go over here and start rolling. You got 5 hits. Those fellers got to resolve a 4. 5 for 4s. Got him. That's a kill.
Well, one less unit I have to worry about moving.
Right. that was an efficiency move. This is 4 for 4.
Nice.
Man, you've been killing it today, CT. One above, another one right above. One for, and the Highlanders. 1 for 4. Only a 4, those Gordons. No love for the Gordons. No. They still mock you, though. And the gun, 1 for 6. Oh!
Nice.
That's a kill.
Good job. And then we still got these guys here.
Good.
Who do we got? Sorry. Oh, missed him. Oh, sharp. What am I? Somehow I just couldn't bring myself to do it. 2 for 5. Sharp. No, you just got you haven't hit well, you hit Harris. That's what you did. Okay. They're a strong unit.
Yeah, they are.
Good lord. All right. Have you marked down your the point that cost
Yes,
you?
he did.
It's a point very well
Yep.
spent. Continue.
All right, CT, I want to do something crazy. I need to use a point.
And you gotta check with mom first.
Mom!
I know CT is going to put you in the velvet lined burlap sack again. I know.
Probably.
He started it.
I did not.
39 hours at Leipzig says otherwise.
39 hours of joy.
That's true. It was fun.
Daniel
It was
Nice
probably
to
a lot
see him.
closer to 45 because we went well over 3 hours a few of those times.
Yeah, that's true. All right, force movement.
I'm watching you.
And
What force?
I'm forcing this.
Is that force in range of the enemy?
Yes.
Your movement, unless you're charging, is to...
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's
Well, one of these are.
That's a complication unless everybody doing it. So who's going? You show me. You do your thing. You do you. All right, the 90-second line TSO, that's an attack column. It may pivot up to 45, and it now may move 8 inches. There you go. It may move 8 inches. Bonk. That is, okay, so that is part of this force. So far, it is only 1 point. Let's see what else happens.
I know this costs points to wheel.
Someone
has to measure it, I guess.
Yeah, the best way to do it is to say, look, it's like this. And you got 8. You got a total of 8. No, wheel. There you go. It's about 6.
I thought it was a pivot,
can't
not a
fix-
wheel.
I had to grab from this corner. I forgot.
Yeah, you gotta. It's like that.
It's a free pivot for a charge. He's charging, right?
Or are you charging?
No, these guys aren't charging.
Yeah, I didn't think
Oh,
so.
okay.
And then hold him down there. There you go. You the man. That's 6 inches.
That's fine. They can stay that 6 inches. That's as far as they can go because they'll be within 8 inches. They are within 8 inches.
Yeah, I was going to say. Unless they're charging or unless they're leaving.
Well, they can't charge because they were out of 8 inches, so.
Right. I get 2 more, yeah. There you go. Not quite sure what you think the difference is between those two.
You'll see.
All right. You all set? I think that's your force.
Yep.
All right. So this force, that cost you 1 point. Because it was a force move. Yes, it was done in the face of the enemy. And yes, it included a charge. But this unit has a tack column. Which means it doesn't cost. So now we get a fight. Check it out.
I don't know how smart this was, but
Well, you got to learn someday.
yeah, exactly. Thanks.
You have a strength. You have a strength of 6, and Mike has a strength of 5. So it's 6 to 5, and it's actually pretty straightforward stuff. Where am I going? There we go. There is no outnumber. There is no strong position. There is no non-shock cav versus shock cav. There is no difficult terrain. And there's really not a whole lot of nothing, is what there's not. So, let's see here. That's what I wanted. First thing we would usually do is finish all the moves. So we did that. The next thing we would do is we would roll for artillery to evade, or the game says retire. Well, there's no artillery to retire, so we're good. We will now both roll to calculate the scores of all engaged units, where there's only one engaged unit. And there's no poor formations, there's no strong. The one thing I will say, and it's the one thing you got to look out for, if anybody rolls a 6 or a 1, if one side rolls a 6 and the other side rolls a 1, it creates what's called an upset victory. And it's really super duper nasty.
What if we both do it?
No, you've got to roll the opposite. You've got to roll opposite one another.
Oh, okay.
It's one little statistical thing that Sam wanted to build inside the deal. So, here's what we're going to do. You're going to each roll 1d6. That's it. And you're going to add it to your strength. So, Ron, you're going to add a 6. Mike, you're going to add a 5. Roll higher. That's what you want.
Oh, this is not good.
Simple as can be. Oh, dear.
There you go, Ron.
Hey, there you go.
I gave it to you, buddy.
It was there right in front of you. So we now know that it was 6 to 5. Or it's 7 to 6. And we would check the defender first. The defender was outscored by one or 2. It is disrupted. So we go to Mike and we mark him as having suffered a disruption. The next thing we do is we check what happened to the attacker. And we see here that the attacker was not defending cavalry. It is still engaged. And as a consequence, you have essentially lost the fight, Ron, and must stagger. What is stagger? All it is, you go back 2 inches, 1 base width. That's it. And I have to...
See, Mike, you still won.
What would have happened if he couldn't go the 2 inches? Just further back?
Yep. He keeps going all the way back as far as need be.
Okay.
That's it. That's how melee works. And that is the end of that movement, which allows an interruption by the allies.
Which we will do.
I can't imagine.
I'm going to use one to move this Pax Brigade.
All right.
Excuse me 1 second, gents.
Yeah, Daniel, absolutely. That's we sort of preach it. Yes, we have had games of Commands and Colors in 4 time zones, at least.
I'm going to use one to move the Cav, Merlin.
All right. I'm watching you. CT, the Dutch cavalry does not want to play with you.
Apparently not. I don't understand. We got nice oats we'll share. We keep them in these nice velvet-lined bags.
Are those bags made of burlap?
Just on the outside.
Do you have a piglet hidden in there that you
Snakes.
pillaged?
And I'm going to do a global to change formation.
Just want to check. So you've moved. You did that one, which is just 1 point.
And I did Pax, which is another. So I started at 9,
Got
go
it.
down to 7.
Cool.
Global gives us 6.
Mm-hmm. What are you laughing at?
Reg. Getting all the paint
I'm
on
using-
his computer screen.
I'm
there,
using
trying
another
paint
one
the
to
figures
move.
in TTS.
Camp.
Okay. You know, Peter, I'm going to tell you that I have rarely enjoyed reading designers' notes more. He doesn't like advance after combat. He doesn't like, what would I call it, cascade effects.
Yeah, if you can put that 8 inches out there, please.
Okay, sorry about that.
Holy cow. Yeah, but you're going to have to stop, Daniel, and then pick it up again. Because you're moving in an L shape, essentially. Because you can't make the angle. There you go. So 7-4.
7 and then 5.
You got 4-6 left.
Okay.
Whole another point. My goodness.
And that was 4 points. 1, 2, 3, and the formation or the
And the global.
4 points.
Good deal.
All right, Mike. Anything you want to do?
Did we want to do our artillery?
You can do artillery, but that's going to put you in interrupt.
In
No, it
what?
doesn't.
You're now in volley.
Oh, that's right. That's volley. Yeah, you're in volley.
You're in
range
volley.
now. So
You're
now
in-
you're volleying. Yep. You're right.
I mean, I would definitely do it, but it's attached to that whole brigade can volley, which is attached to that brigade, right?
No, these guys got to be attached to a separate brigade. So I assume
No,
that,
I thought the French could grand battery, but the
British have to. Right, that's the thing. Each one of these stands has to be attached to a brigade. So I've been assuming that this one was over here with Kielmansegge and this one was over here with Best, which is fine.
Right. So I would do Kielmansegge with one, and they're going to interrupt because that's going to allow you to shoot 4 units.
Okay.
Unless you can he bombard with the right one? No.
No, because that's in volley range.
Well, he can volley further than 8. Is he for?
No, that's
he's
a volley.
within 8.
Yeah, that's a volley.
So I would probably volley with this whole brigade here on the left.
Okay. Yeah, might as well, because I have no real movements to make.
Right.
So.
Right.
All right. Yep. We'll volley. Brigade volley.
So which one to go, right to left or left to right? And remember, volley. Just once again, volley is a global order.
Okay. But yeah, we'll just go from my left to right.
From your left to right. I don't know if anybody else has any kind of range, but it is. And I know this other gun is dead, so. Okay. Yeah, that guy doesn't have any range. All right, we'll go here. Jeez. Yep. So you're going left to right, Mike?
Yes.
That's 2 dice. 2 dice, 4 or better. Nothing.
Misses.
This one. Ooh. That's going to hit that. Same deal. 2 dice, 4 or better.
1 hit.
And then we were here. Ooh. Well, pretty clear what's going on there. 2 dice, 4 or better.
I don't know. I think you gotta show
it's
me.
It's a little subtle. 2 dice, 4 or better.
2 hits.
Now this is the fun one because that's got to go here.
What does disrupt do to these guys? By
Are
the
they
way,
disrupted?
yes.
How do I?
Remember they got disrupted. I don't know, but remember they got disrupted from my charge in.
No. That cost them a disruption. That's a strength point. That cost.
Oh, I cost them. Oh, okay.
That cost them a strength point. Yeah.
I misunderstood.
No, that's
Sorry.
it's Sam calls them disruptions, and I've tried using that because I think it's really a confusing term. It's just a loss of strength.
Right.
Just like a lawn. Now this gun here, this gun is in cannon. It's volleying. Firepower is 3. It's It has to go straight ahead. When you're doing this, it's got to go straight ahead unless you don't have anybody ahead.
Oh, right. Okay.
And you do. So you're shooting at that guy. So 3 dice for 4 or better. I just want to make sure there are no shifts on that. And that's not a heavy gun, right?
No. No. But
Okay.
artillery.
3 dice, 4 or better.
3 misses.
Oof.
And you said we can volley, so this other it can also this artillery can shoot then too.
As
right?
long as
Even
he's
though
in
nobody
volley
else is.
range. Yep, sure can.
Oh, wait a minute here. The guy's inside Quatre. Is anybody in range?
If he's in, that's
No,
way more than 45 degrees, though.
Yeah. Right. Well, and I was looking at everybody, but they couldn't shoot through the artillery. So.
But that artillery can certainly shoot.
Yep. Straight ahead.
3 dice, 4, 5, 6.
1 hit.
1 hit.
French braving the guns.
Yeah, no kidding. Anybody else?
Hey, Haas says artillery doubles dice and volley.
It's double dice. That's the difference.
That's
They
what
should
I.
roll 6
Where does it?
6 dice.
Why doesn't it say that? That makes me sad.
It's on page 64.
Yeah, no, it's not. I'm just saying it's not on the sheet.
Yeah, it's 3 per base instead of.
This is not.
Just
This is. I dislike this sheet. Unfortunately, I'm demeriting Sam on this. That isn't something.
Yeah, I mean, he has room for it. You could have put it like right here in this big white spot.
Demerits are given. Mike, 3 more dice.
For the first artillery?
Yeah, they both are going to get 3 more dice.
Right. 2.
2 more. And 3 more dice.
2.
That's nasty. But
Yeah, now it's bad.
That's what happens when you get a face full of canister. That is definitely a face full of canister. Well, we'll see how that goes. Starting over here then, I think. I don't think I see any more shots. No more volleys, right? We're good?
Correct.
Let's go here.
Right.
1 for 4, Mike.
Got it.
Two for 4.
2.
Ooh.
Ouch.
He's feeling rough. He's feeling rough. 4. 5, sorry. 5. Ooh.
4.
Oh!
He now is shaken. Gotta get my marker. Will there be rallying? Oh, I think there might be.
Oh, there's just maybe.
We'll see. Good shooting, Tex.
Oh, at least trying to.
Stop it, stop it, stop it. Ah! Just knocked a unit right off the table. Hang on. And look, now he's back. He'll show up hanging on an edge.
Yeah, he was hanging in the dog's head. And OJ's little head there.
Yeah, he was out chasing deer earlier.
All right.
Jim, question.
Yes?
Can you shoot into a town?
Yep. They get covered.
Okay.
They get covered.
Right, okay. So it's like a step up or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Or down.
It's a shift is the word, but yeah.
Yes, shift.
Yes, you can.
Alright. Interrupt.
To the shock and surprise of no one, what do you wish to do?
We're doing movement.
Movement.
You want to do a force movement over here, CT?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to do.
You know we appreciate you, Has. You know we do.
All right, let me start with the Cav here.
All right.
16.
In March order? Sorry.
No, they're
mass.
in
Yeah,
mass.
16. 16.
Come on. Come on. It's like spring the trap.
See, there's a trap. I knew it. Admiral Akbar over there.
You've got to back them up a point.
No, he'd still have 4 inches once he got there.
Oh, okay.
That's what she said.
Hello. Oh man, getting late for Daniel, I guess. Holy cow!
I've had a couple.
Hey-oh.
I've had a couple beers.
God bless you, man. So that's going to be 1 momentum for Walthier.
Those are both within 8, right?
Because if you put them within 8, that's going to allow them to interrupt.
Correct.
All right. So anyway, that movement of Walthier's brigade, the 5th and the 6th Lancers, that costs 1 point. And the allies may go.
Yeah, I documented a point.
Cool. Allied people?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm interrupting.
Oh, I figured.
Time to get busy. I'm charging my
Those
5th
guys already
Belgian
moved.
light dragoons.
They already moved.
Oh, they can't charge then.
No.
Okay. Well, then I'm not interrupting. But, Mike, do you have anything?
No, I don't think so. Not at the moment. Actually, no, I think I pretty much want to leave everybody where they're at.
All right.
Then we're not interrupting. Go for it.
You did not get interrupted. Continue, French people.
Never interrupt an enemy when he's making a mistake.
Yeah.
Or when you have no movement.
Or you have nothing else better to do. Sit here and enjoy our tea time.
Ron, you can either move or I'll keep moving my cav up.
Go ahead, move your cav. I'll document one more.
This will be Hubert. What I did was I took the regular smoke markers that we always use for the naval games, shrunk them a little bit, and then I attached 2 of the smoke cube generators. I then changed the color to try to conceal them a little bit, and you have what we have.
I like them.
Oh yeah, especially at a distance. They also give you a real nice sense of where the fight is.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm looking at down at a table view. It's pretty cool.
All right, that was another one.
All right, so that's another point down. Did that happen within 8 inches? I don't think it did.
Nope.
All right, you can continue.
Jim, I just realized your dice rollers don't have any gunshots tonight.
They don't. I was trying to figure out the balance between. I'm going to put in the gunshots for next week on the single die rollers. We got to have that. I don't want it for the one that rolls 42 freaking dice.
Oh heck no! All right,
Oh,
You want me to
that's
keep
where
going?
You need it.
I'm gonna move one of mine. Hold
I'll
on.
put the machine
Go
gun
ahead.
in there.
Put the laser on.
Pew pew. What you got, Ron? Oh, whoa. Am I on the wrong side of the field from you? I guess I am.
Yep.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, could someone do that with the? Thank you.
With the rifles? Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna cost 2, so I have to document myself one more.
Correct. I have a funny hunch that over time somebody's going to create a Blucher or a Lasalle tool, which is exactly 8 inches long, just to show that distance, kind of like the RBS square that they use for DBA.
Well, what games did you have some some length markers in them. The Kriegspiel.
Yeah, yeah.
It wouldn't be hard to resize.
No, I'm actually thinking very seriously of just for this purpose bringing in an 8-inch marker. All right, so that was another 2
All right.
points because of Husson.
Yep.
But I don't think you got within 8 inches, so I think you can continue.
Moving. CT.
Yes. Can I afford to do another 2? If I go right through this swamp?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's 12.
That brings it down to 4.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason why Picton's clear over here?
You finally
Woods.
found him. Hooray. Velker's going to be very happy. Velker hit him. That isn't for this game. He was a leftover.
So does that mean we win the battle?
It does not.
Ah.
But Velker specifically hit him over there, so I will let him know you found him. He'll be very happy. I don't know about that one, Tommy. I'm afraid it's going to knock things over. Yeah, I actually saw that. I'm just afraid that thing's going to knock things over. Yeah, gunshot and die rolls. The Somme, July 1st, 1916. You damn straight, my friend.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Anybody else
I just got
disconnected?
kicked.
Yeah, so did
Yeah.
I.
Uh-oh,
We
stay
all
with
got
us.
kicked.
Stay with us. Hopefully this won't be grievous. We have the nice autosave function. We're going to take advantage of it.
Yeah, I'm back in the lobby.
Mm-hmm. Creating the server. Loading the autosave. Yeah, it came across as a Unity failure. I don't know why. Oof. We're back a bit, I'm afraid. No, it's not too bad. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Come on in. I think, yeah, Dalinor, you're going to have to pick up these.
Yeah, someone. Oh, CT's not in yet.
I'm here. I just need Jim to give me white.
Cha-ching. Gone.
Well,
All right, you want to give me that 8 inches again from the rifles?
it's not letting me. It brought me in, but yet it's not letting me pick a color, and I'm not showing up in the name list. So,
Let me invite you.
well, let me exit back out.
Yeah, you're
I-
yeah.
I
Go all
need
the way
X.
out, Mike, because you're not
Yeah.
in the game for real.
Right. You close out of TTS altogether.
catch up good and plenty. Keeping track on your momentum points, yeah.
And then he's spending 2 now to go over the swamp.
Right, right.
So there's this down to.
I don't know what's going on with mine, but I cannot pick a color.
Shows that you're red to me.
Yeah, you're red in here.
Is it?
Yeah, it shows us you're red.
It's like it's reloading everything, re-downloading everything. So you can give it a few minutes here and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Things are the table just appeared. There we go. It was just really slow.
Night, John. Yeah, Alan, first of all, hello. I don't know if I'd noticed you out there. Glad to have you. The question I would pose is, how do you allow for the fact that you've got an irregular rectangle right in the middle? There's a radius tool only insofar as you can measure any distance you want out from a point. Certainly build a template, I guess.
Jim, I saw the Triumph game they just released for TTS.
Yeah?
Have a radius tool, and it allowed them to wheel the whole unit as one.
Okay.
So
Let's take a look.
I don't know how to make those, but
It could be a Luna thing. I don't know. I've started playing. Okay, go ahead. So
I'm good.
Yeah, that was your dudes moving the 2. So again, nobody's within 8 inches. So you guys can keep going.
All right. Actually, this is the last unit to move, really.
Mm-hmm.
I need an 8-inch mark. If somebody will bring that out for me, please.
Mm-hmm.
And now 2 inches. That's costing us 2.
Mm-hmm. Takes you down to what? 2?
2.
Yeah. Now you are within 8 inches, aren't you? Or are you?
Yes. Yeah, they can interrupt.
Allies.
yeah, we wanted to interrupt. I think we want to rally first before we
Yep.
we volley.
All right.
Okay.
Rally again is a force rule, so you got to go by force on this.
All right, let's start with Kempt since they're outside of 8 inches.
And I'm sorry,
That's
where's
this.
that? There we go.
That's in the middle. Yeah.
All right, so the 32nd foot, they're fine. How about the 95th rifles?
Rifle.
They're down 1. So 1 die for 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oops,
Sorry.
that's not what I wanted to hit.
Oh, Jim, you got to race the dice.
Oh dear. Hang on. Just glad I don't have to do that with 42 dice.
All right, rolling 1 dice.
Yep. Nope.
Negative.
And that's a permanent.
And the 28th foot. 1 die.
They're
right?
resilient, so they are anything but a 1. Oh, no, actually, you got to roll 2 more dice because they're down 3.
There's one more,
Uh-huh.
and all 3 back.
There you go. Okay.
That is 1.
Okay.
Let me look at my back line here.
Just curious if rally is ever... Yeah, it's when it's near enemy, it does allow interruption, but you were not. Okay.
Looks like my back line's at full strength.
Okay.
So I will give it over to Mike then.
Mike, where do you want to rally?
I think I've only got one set of units to rally.
If you rally this front line, then you can't. They're gonna interrupt you. I don't know if you want to shoot first here.
Yeah, well, they're going to interrupt, and you're also close to the enemy, which means it's a 4 or better.
Yeah, so we'll shoot first, and then look at
And
rallying.
so you'll shoot here? Yeah?
Yes. Yep.
All right. Well, that's...
And I believe my guy's inside.
Well, hold up.
Quatre Bras.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Mike.
Go ahead, Dan.
This one unit back here, outside of enemy, has 1 strength down, so he could rally, and then you can volley with the front guys. Over in best unit. Oh, is he within 8?
Yeah, he's within 8.
Yeah, he's just within 8. So.
Okay, never mind then. I thought he was outside.
Yeah. That's all right. Yeah, can the guys inside Quatre Bras now shoot? Because
Yep.
that's
1 die.
Yep. Okay. All right. So we'll just start with them first.
1 die. Yep.
6.
These guys in Quatre Bras got some firing in. Look at that. All right.
And
Now these boys.
he's good.
That's 2 dice. Huh. So it's 1 die here.
1 die.
Mm-hmm.
Miss.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this guy may have to shoot here. Yeah, he does. And so another die, same target.
Hit.
And this one couldn't be simpler. 2 dice, straight ahead.
And 2
Ooh.
misses.
All right. Those were volleys, French people.
All right, next turn, formation change. Not next turn. My next thing is formation change.
All right. How many points you got left?
After the formation, 1.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Before you do that, Mike, you guys see these? You gotta confirm these 2 hits.
Yeah, you got to confirm hits, Mike.
Yep.
You got 2 hits for 4 or better.
2 sixes.
Oh, both.
Oh,
Bam.
That's down to 3.
3.
Ouchie. Good shot, Mike.
Go big or go home.
I guess.
okay. Now the formation change.
Yep.
And that's global, right?
Yep.
All right, I'll be working down here.
All right, you go nuts. Just remember that if you formation change within the enemy, it allows them to go.
Yes, which I did.
So you did that one. You got one going. Okay, got that one. Looking for all the changes. Any other formation changes?
I'm good.
Allies, do you wish to interrupt?
Yes.
Go ahead.
So, Mike, we have, I think, two options. One, we can rally that unit
Yep.
here, or I can change formation on the far left flank to a square.
Do I have anybody weaker? Because this guy up here is down
Oh,
one
is he
strength.
weaker? That's true. He could.
Well,
he
he's
could
not
rally
weaker,
too.
but he's actually this is the one. He's down 2 points.
Yeah.
I think I'd rally.
Well, he
him
can't
and-
charge me. He can't charge me right away. He's within 8. He's not within 8. So, yeah, go
All
ahead and rally that then.
All right.
Who's not within 8?
He's not.
Yeah, he's not.
All right.
2.
No.
That got it.
Nope.
Yep. That takes us down to.
And
1
actually,
point.
Mike, you got to roll another one.
Oh,
Oh.
we should have done. We have
1.
Ooh.
2.
So those are permanent disruptions.
We
This
should have done
is-
the formation change. Then you rallied.
This is Kills Manega.
Oh.
Did
I thought-
anybody else?
yeah.
This guy, Mike, is eligible. He needs a 4 or better.
Okay. Well, hang on, Dan. Did you want to do a formation?
Oh, you
change?
no,
It-
go ahead.
You
Do
might
the-
as well.
the-
You've paid for
Okay.
it, so you might as well do it, Mike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
4.
Just got it.
I still have a chance to do it. So.
You're good.
Yep. All right.
All right. So that was the rally. That rally was done, however, in the face of the enemy, which means interruption is eligible.
Yes.
Go.
Volley.
Okay.
Let's start all the way over here on the left.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of volleys. All right. That's straight ahead as can be. So 2 dice. 2 dice, 4, 5, 6.
No.
Nothing. It's a line. It's a line. So this is 3 over here. 3 for 4, 5, 6. Two. This is 3 for 5 or 6. They have cover.
Can they still shoot?
Yes, they can.
Even though they're
If
stressed?
Are they in range?
Yeah, they're in canister range.
That's I believe being shaken in that instance is a downshift. Yep. Just a downshift. They are 1 1.
I guess 1 and 1.
Mhm. For a 5 or 6 each way. Yes. 5 or 6. Nope. These guys here, 1 and it's yeah, it's 2 dice. 2 dice for 5 or 6. 1.
Not 4, 5, 6?
4, 5, 6. You got 2?
So it's 2 hits. Yep.
Got it. Mm-hmm. Let's look at that. What a mess. That's not easy. Let's go either way. Whichever way you want that center one to go, Mike. Or Ron.
Alright, I'm going to do 1 here.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's basically straight ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the rest are going against that.
All right.
The other.
Mm-hmm. 1 here. Nope.
Nope.
And then 2, 4, 5.
Now everybody else should be out of range.
That's all the volley?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, let's go.
No casualties.
Let's go here. Looking for casualties. 2, 4. This is best. This is 2 for 3 or better. 1. Boys in Quatre Bras. This is 2 for 3 or better. This 1 on this gun for 6. Nope. You ain't gonna shoot up guns so easy in this game. I think I like that.
No. Yeah, I do.
Bremen is a 3, so 2 for 3. Ouch.
Forget your rally.
And now the one that's probably the most consequential of this turn. 2 for 3.
No.
Oh. Swing and a hard miss on that.
You actually had some really good rolls there, Ron.
Yeah, actually, not too bad.
He did, yeah, he did not. That was not.
Because they're not cavalry.
That's what I was about to say. You're not controlling the French cavalry.
All right, so that was a volley order. Are you down to 1 point?
No, we're done.
You're done. All right, all right. Allies, A, they're done, and B, you have 1 point left.
If it's okay, I'm going to take this global move and change formation here. Since I got 4 cavalry units looking at me.
Mike, that cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. All right, let me get a shot.
Hey, Jim, I don't know if you saw this, but has said that resilient rally on a 3+. I don't know from when that was. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they got full credit for that.
Oh no, and that's fine. My wife had come home and I was chatting with her.
Yep.
Off and on. So.
I do believe they got. I'm just getting all the. That's what it looked like.
Nice. I like this. The way that, yeah, smoke. Flames. Now we just see men yelling and screaming.
Just getting a few last shots. All right. Well, that's going to do it for tonight. Got, let's do some preset. It's turn 4, so please mark it as turn 4 everywhere it might be relevant. I've done that.
Oh, okay.
Now let's talk very briefly about where we are in terms of, let me clean this up too, because we got to get rid of the, now that I've taken my pictures. We have some changes to our skirmish numbers. Let's see. The French currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's their full 60. That's everybody. There it is. Now the trick with the allies is they're not even. So we gotta, this doesn't count, they're in square. The Black Watch is a 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. That's a pretty big difference. So mark them as a 34. And we roll our skirmish dice next. Now that I've done all that, I'm going to save it and get a big overall shot of the battlefield, because holy cow. Actually, for the first time, I'm going to take the shot from behind Quatre, because the hammer is fallen. So let me very quickly save. Done. Well, very good. Gentlemen, early thoughts?
It's a great game. It's an amazing game.
I remember.
This is a-
Go ahead, guys.
I say this is the best tactical Napoleonic game I've played in a long time. A long time.
All right, remember we had a discussion, Jim, about generals. I mean, having people.
Mm-hmm.
I actually, with this one, don't mind it. I actually like this. Not having all the different little general guys on there. I like the formation changes. I actually might like this. Well, it's tactical, not as big as Blucher, but I do like this. I do like this actually better than, what was the one we played last week? Volley Bayonet.
Mm-hmm.
I actually like it better than that. It's simple. It's not too hard, but yet it's still a lot of tactical you got to do with it, you know?
Well, I think...
Yeah, it's...
Go ahead, CT.
You said at the beginning that he had a lot of inspiration to streamline it and, like, get rid of the excess. And I can see it's very straightforward, but the depth of how to put all those pieces together, like just the little game within the game of back and forth on the momentum dice, and then when to interrupt, when to let your enemy keep going, how to kind of line everything up to get the most out of those global commands is just fascinating.
Yeah, like the best part is like, it's not you go, I go. It's you go, oh my God, he just interrupted me, I'm screwed. Type of deal. You know, you know what I mean?
It makes you think about what you're going to do. And what you're gonna
exactly.
do next.
Yeah.
Or
What you're
even
gonna do and when you're going to do it.
3, 4 moves ahead. You've got to be thinking about where he's going, what he's doing, so on and so forth. Should I do this or wait? Maybe I can do this first, then do this. Yeah, instead of just, I go, you go, and it's just roll dice.
In addition to what everybody else has said, I like the simplicity of the movement, right? You're not worried about, you rotate the unit 15 degrees and that's going to cost you half your movement or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
My initial
impression, there's complexity in it.
My initial impression, just based on watching you all play this, and this is such a hard thing for me to say, that if it can be built into historical battles, and for whatever reason Sam just doesn't seem to want to do that, but if it can be built into historical battles, this is a Shaco killer. For me.
Definitely.
I agree, yeah, because I like you, Jim, I like playing the scenario battles, the regular historical battles. So if that's possible, then yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. And like I say, and like Sam says, you're not supposed to play Eylau with this. You're not supposed to play Leipzig. That's what Blucher is for.
Right.
This is a...
Nah, yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Just gotta...
How many dice would we roll for the skirmish dice?
And I don't think
CT, don't worry about that.
Figure it out.
I don't think we've gotten to the depth of it. I don't think we've gotten to the depth of the game because the game plays well with interpenetration. So you could have your line fire, take some hits, and then switch out your line just by using 2 Mo instead of 1.
Yep.
And you've got fresh units, things that happen naturally in the battlefield, but other games prohibit this based on their restricted movement. which this game does not. If you have the bow, you can do what they've done for hundreds and thousands of years.
Yes. I also the two things I think that stood out the most to me is the fluidity of the movement. You all seem to grok the movement very, very quickly.
Oh yeah, because it was very easy. I mean, it wasn't like complicated, difficult move, all that stuff. The terrain didn't bother you, just 2 mo. Really sweet. I'll pen it.
Yep. And the other thing is, and I just love it, and you did it, Ron, and I know the allies did it too, but you really jumped at it. First turn, volley fire. Or bombard, I should say.
Bombard.
That often, and it strikes me because it's that way in Shaco, which I love. Shaco forces you to do that. This game says, oh, you don't have to, but you're going to want to.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the most logical move. It's like to weaken the forces. That's what Bombard was for. And weaken them up so you can move in.
I really felt like the batteries you guys set up, I think the French doing this and the Allies doing that, I think that paid rewards. I think it paid dividends.
Definitely.
Guns feel right to me.
Oh, yeah.
I like how, and I love the bouncing roll. I like the bouncing move with it, going through units like it logically would. He did a really good job with this. I'm actually really impressed.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with Dan. Like I say, it's a little early for me. I'm gonna watch it some more and I'm gonna play it some more. But I think your line, Ron, is the one I'm gonna keep, which is so far I am impressed. That's
yes.
This is something that clearly.
And you know me, I like having generals on the board. Yeah, I like having but this didn't make me miss them. It really didn't.
Well, you know what though? I was thinking about that the whole game. It felt to me like they were out there. It really
right
did.
in spirit, in their units.
All of a sudden, and it's almost like the narrative camera moves, not just the camera I'm manipulating to show the people at home. It's like, oh, 1 minute it's over here, but oh, wait a minute, what's this general doing over here? What's happening?
Exactly.
You've got to break it down into stories. Now, this is an achievement of some size.
And I like that you only have the one commander, and he comes in and does two things. He ran Napoleon does a lot with his stuff. He runs to each spot to try to fire control things, if you need the formation. If not, you use the Mo. I like it.
Yeah. All right. Well, obviously, next week, some warm reviews so far. And so we will finish, hopefully, this version of Project Quatre next week, which means we're putting our Borodino LGB battle on hold for an extra week. But that's okay, because boy, oh boy, is this one not decided yet. The French are coming on. They've actually scored some hits on the Allies, but there's a whole long way to go before this one is over. So that's really, really cool. That's much to be commended. Wednesday Night Warfare. If I can get up enough stuff to get my head around the rules, my hope is we are going to play the brand new Osprey science fiction game, A Billion Suns.
Oh, you son of a gun!
I know. We're gonna play.
I got school.
And you know what, Jim? I just found out that it's in PDF format on Wargame Vault for $16.
That's it, baby. I got mine from Amazon. It's on my Kindle. So we're gonna play a 4-player space game of much pew pew. A whole lot of silly nonsense.
Now we gotta say to you, Jim.
Well, Ron,
I'll have to watch it.
You'll have to host one some other night this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Tommy, you are absolutely right. I think that that's something to be said, and it's something we don't think enough about. In our minds, gamers, we're all gamers, but we're historians too. We've seen a million prints of different battles. What does a Napoleonic battlefield look like? It kind of looks like this.
Oh yeah, basically.
It's got a great look. It's got a great feel. You certainly know what's happening. Daniel is doing what he's doing. Makes good sense. Form in square. Here comes the cavalry. Over here, form in line, but a line with a reserve. OJ, he's got Quatre garrisoned. He's going to get stuck in there. He's got these guys wedged in here. It's good stuff. But yes, we will play A Billion Suns, which is a pretty silly spacefaring game that I'm hoping to be able, which plays on 4 boards simultaneously. It's kind of crazy, with jumping back and forth and shooting. We'll get 4 players to do that, and then we'll be back next Saturday for part 2 of Quatre. So let's see what time we got to. Well, that wasn't terrible at all. Anyway, it would. Yeah, well, and there is the optional skirmish rules if you don't like the bucket of dice. It is, I will say, it's not only that, it's strange. It's very, very strange and the first time I read the rule, 42 dice? 60 dice? 60 dice. So, anyway.
Yeah, I don't think we've had any game that you rolled that many dice before.
Yeah, obviously, we can manage it here in the virtual space. You imagine doing that on a tabletop?
Oh, God, no.
You know, you'd have to figure something out. It's kind of strange. But here, it's no problem. We create the dice fountain and move on. But anyway, thank you all so much. Thank you, players. Thank you, viewers. We will see you next, this coming Wednesday for A Billion Suns. And we hope you will join us in 1 week's time for the next part of Project Quatre, 10 Ways to 4 Arms. And this is actually the halfway point, if you believe it. So that is kind of awesome. So it is wonderful always to see you. And as we always say,